Welcome to another show. This is your boy Chester Searles, where money rules the world, with my co-hosts AZ My Zone and Black Hands. Welcome to another show. This is your boy Chester Searles, where money rules the world. We're back at it with another one. And, just want to say thank you again, guys, for joining us. And welcome to another show. That's what it is. You dig? We got J.O.E. Black Hands.
What it
Young
do?
over there. What it do, fellas? What it do, fellas?
Yo. We in this.
What it do, Black Hands?
Another show.
Another day, man. Another day.
This month is going fast. We had another day above ground. We haven't been talking about any Black history or any contributions to the cause, but that's neither here nor there. There's a lot of going on. Epstein files. We can go through. There's a lot of stuff we can dip and dab into. Let me see here.
Hey, the Epstein files. The revealing of the Epstein files is getting crazy, bro. Like, nobody. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
The only thing I can say about it, no matter what side of the spectrum you on, I think it's time to lay that baby to bed as far as the realist side of it, from people who understand the realist. Nobody, whether they did or didn't, is going to prison. Nobody is going to be held accountable. And after watching the Pam Bondi hearing, I mean, the whole thing was some of the best scripted acting I could ever see. You got politicians sound like they us on a podcast talking to each other.
Hey, wasn't she a victim of Trump?
So they say.
Okay.
So they say. But at the end of the day, the moral of the story is nobody's going to get prosecuted. So why keep dragging this out? Drop the next 3 million and let's move on. We got pressing matters, because nobody is going to get called to the carpet and charged. Nobody.
Well, this is the thing. Sometimes tainting your character is worse than dying. So if whether somebody goes to jail or not, that's not the point. The point is exposing what needs to be exposed. And wherever the chips fall, let them fall. But don't just say, well, we don't work. No. Things need to be exposed, whether they go to jail or not. Because once your character is tainted, that's a bad look, regardless of if you went to jail or not.
I agree with you 1000% on that perspective. But where I'm coming at it from is a lot of them people up there, regardless, and before the Epstein files, is tainted, if you ask me. That's just my opinion. So we got a bunch of tainted people calling each other names over people supposedly in the file that did this or didn't do that, and nobody's going to be held accountable.
Well, you can't hold them accountable. This is the thing. Yeah, if you can say that because everybody has a right to say that. But the point is being exposed for something that's as heinous as eating babies, dog. That's that you can't get away from that. Cause jail ain't the only hey, is jail the only punishment?
I agree with that. I
No,
understand where
I'm
you're
just saying.
taking it.
Yeah, they might not go to jail, but that don't mean they ain't gonna get punished though. So
I
but
agree with that.
so that's why, yes, I'm 1,000% behind. Expose everybody, every name.
Well, we all said that we, and I think we all on the panel agree that we got to let the chips fall where they may. But after seeing, I don't know if you saw the whole hearing with Pam Bondi, man, it was a joke. And I'm talking about on both sides, from her, them, her holding up pictures of illegal immigrants when you there for Epstein, and you holding up pictures of immigrants, telling them about what they didn't do. The point they brought you in was to ask you, is you gonna prosecute anybody? And that did not get resolved. Hello?
No.
Did
Well,
anybody?
Yeah, we here.
it
Who
goes
else
back
besides?
to
Okay.
it goes back to um we're expecting moral acts and morality from an immoral people. So once you know that, you can't they're never going to be moral. So yeah, but the point is you said that all of them is corrupt, but all of them ain't on them in them files eating babies though.
I get you that. And that's the first
So
I've heard about eating babies, but
you ain't
I've
they
heard
say
about sex with
cream cheese.
kids.
Hey, Google cream cheese. That's
Wow.
the code word,
That's
cream
crazy.
cheese. They say
Pizza.
that they say the babies takes like cream cheese, their intestines and shit. This the kind of diabolical, wicked shit that you dealing with, and you don't think that need to be exposed, man. Listen,
Oh no,
and then
no.
guess what?
Nobody ever said
We're
it
not,
shouldn't be
we're
exposed.
not. I ain't saying that we can do anything to anybody, but it's good to know what you're dealing with and who you're supporting,
Oh,
like a
and I agree with
patriot,
you.
and being a patriot. Goofy motherfuckers being patriots and with these type of people. Okay, keep.
So going by what you said, it's safe to say nobody, because they're immoral people, right? By your words, nobody's gonna get exposed.
Well, no, them names. It's names on there. It's names on them files, but it's some people. This is why it's keep going, keep going. It ain't gonna stop because it's some people that think like me. That's up there. That's why they keep bringing it up. They won't let it go because they understand how I understand. Now they're not saying there might not nobody go to jail, but that ain't the only punishment. So the exposure, being exposed can be worse than jail. How about that?
I mean, there was a part during where, the lady asked her, "Are you going to interview this person? Are you going to talk to?" And she was like, "Did you ask that of Merrick Garland?" I mean, Chet, you say you seen it, you saw the pretty much the bulk of it. Anybody from the other party, because it was Democrats asking the questions for the most part, none of them mentioned any of their Democratic colleagues or anybody who was connected to the Democrats. If Bondi hadn't said, nobody here asked me when I'm gonna interview Bill Clinton, and it was like crickets. She was like, why didn't Merrick Garland release the files in 2024? He had them. And it was cricket.
Well, guess what?
Why now?
It,
You know what I'm
it
saying?
don't matter. Now it's no better time than now.
No, it was better in 2024 when
No,
the
well,
Democratic
hey,
Party was creaking.
everything happens in due time. It's a time and a place for everything. So I ain't worried about why you ain't do it back then. No, do it now. Let's do it now. Because guess what? At the end of the day, the bottom line is to expose
Why don't
these
we
people.
do it now?
Right. Why they want you know what I'm saying?
Okay, what do you believe
What
the end
difference
game
do it
will
make?
be? What do
You
you
don't
believe the
know.
end game
Hey,
will be?
you don't know. And no, listen, only
It
God
need
knows what's gonna happen.
to be some jail time, don't it? Don't it? But in
So
our eyes, what we see, we think that the motherfucker should be locked up.
right, but
And I
God
would
might
like to see
have a
somebody
whole
get
different.
charged.
But it might be a whole different thing. With God put his when he put his hoodoo on it, ain't no telling what might happen. So this is the point. I don't care if don't nobody go to jail. I wanted to be exposed. Who was doing what?
And I want to see who was doing what go to jail if they was doing shit they wasn't supposed to.
Well, I would. How about this? How about if they got unalived? See, I'd be thinking past jail.
If the
So
law would permit, like China,
you don't know what can
they
happen.
just passed the law in China like a week ago that if that was to happen in China, it's punishable by death.
Okay, so I'm just saying, but guess what? That ain't over here. But guess what? God is. You can't stop God. Whatever He got going, whatever He want to happen, gonna happen.
And
Whether
so
He go to
it's
jail,
safe to
so
say then,
ain't no
let the
telling what's.
chips fall.
That's what I've been saying. Just sit back. I want to see who did what. If you did it, let God handle it. Cause
So
we
it's safe
can't do
to
nothing.
say the Epstein case files are still open and the chips got to fall. I just hope they get it over with before uh, the new president comes. Because I would hate to see this just keep dragging. And I feel like there's other things Congress and all these people can be doing
I
on
don't
behalf of the American people.
I ain't even so sure it's gonna be another president, but we'll see.
That's definitely a bold statement.
Be still.
That's definitely a bold statement. What else you got for us,
That
Ted,
was some
about
shit. What?
the chips will fall where they may on
Like I
Epstein
said, man,
Island?
yeah, Epstein Island, man. We gotta, um, we just gotta know, man. There's deeper stories, man, that people are talking about on the internet. How to even get all of the files that this guy had, and they're taking out something in it and is putting MOV or MP4 into some spots when you see it come up, and you can see all of the files that he has, and you can see the video. They say he got Tupac getting shot. They say he got what else? It was a whole bunch of shit, man. But he had that dentist lady, his girlfriend. They were doing more. They were probably changing these kids' teeth so they would have no records of them with this dentist lady, and probably giving them anesthesia and going through shit and doing weird things to the kids while they're
I want to
underneath,
know
you know.
I want to know, Black Hands, Cheddar, AZ. Um, where was these kids' parents, the American kids for sure, that this was supposedly happening to? You know, we want to get them all. And you said this before, like they parents need the death penalty too. Because I mean, did they kidnap these kids?
Man, those kids was kidnapped, man. And,
Okay.
and even if it's a situation where the parents try to act like It wasn't. Some was being cooperative to a point, and some was being totally manipulated. They probably could have told them anything. These rich and powerful people, and it's people out here that can easily be manipulated by those type of people because they can make promises that they can really come through on.
So
Like they
it's
can
safe to say
literally,
those parents sold those kids.
yeah, so many words, yeah, just like we all do. But it was to the detriment. I guess feel like when I see some of the like video footage and shit, I feel like it was too organized for one because they going through checkpoints in different countries and shit without even being stopped, man. Like without even being stopped to get to go through checkpoints. So they let you know that it's everybody involved. Like, come on, man, you taking minors through there without no checkpoint. Like nobody checking their passports or nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this shit to
Nobody checking to make sure the kid with its real parent.
yeah, nobody checking it. And
So is it safe to say the parents need to be held accountable too?
man, it's a tricky thing because who's to say? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying about like who's to say that those people like these are people that got connections all around the around the board from entertainment to government, man. Not just locally and nationally, globally, man. Who
Okay.
wouldn't? Who the average? Just the average American, not thinking about like privileged kids, just the average American. Who wouldn't want to try to get your child to have an advantage and get in
Hey,
bed with them? And then not only that though, get what if they giving them early compensation and shit for programs? You don't know what type of benefits they getting from allowing this to happen, but not really knowing what's going on with their kids, just blindly trusting these people just because of their prestige on their name, like the outer part. So I look like it's more layers than just looking at it like, oh yeah, the parents were selling the kids. No, man, some probably was, but I don't think that's the case for everyone, man. I feel like some of these kids was kidnapped and they went through various channels to get that shit done, man. We talk about real powerful people. We really gotta look at it from the highest point ever.
hey, you know what? And what you saying to line back on what you're saying, uh, you don't know how deep that rabbit hole goes. See, this is the reason why
Right.
it can bankrupt the world if these things come out. Just like how, just say on a small scale, see how people can face financial ruin by just making a simple mistake or losing control and getting too angry and he lose his whole career, right?
Yeah.
Now that was something just minor, right? That's on a low level. But something like this, what do you think it could? You don't think it could bankrupt people that's involved in this type of shit? This
I
is
mean,
why.
I ain't gonna argue that one, and nobody does talk about it at that level except us.
Exactly. So that's why I say sit back, get you some popcorn, and mind your business. That's it. Get you some popcorn and mind your business.
Listen, it's real. I know good and goddamn gone well though, y'all, man, that at the juncture that we had in our lives, man, and it's a lot of women in my family alone, so it's a deeper thought pattern when people can go missing and people will get people, man. And people will find a way to get motherfuckers, man. So
You really have to be aware of your surroundings, man, because you come out the house and you don't know if a motherfucker, male or female, no matter the color, is a weirdo.
Hey, that's why you got to stay dangerous, man. Stay dangerous because when you stay dangerous, you aware of you aware of your surroundings. You paying attention. You stay dangerous. But I want to say this: last June,
Well,
they found 109 missing children in Texas.
I saw that.
They arrested 244 adults. So, but these are the network of these people that's trafficking these babies, man.
Yeah.
It's a network. So it ain't just one person, it ain't just a group, it's a network. When you understand a network, what a network is,
Hey, this the war. It's worldwide the wrong way.
That's what I was.
this
That was my whole point. Like they going, like I said, like when you going, you traveling with these kids, man. Like one video I saw, man, it was a motherfucking reporter that was following one of their transit vans, and they left the luggage, man. They was asking them all kinds of questions, and they was asking like people that's at the airport questions too, like why in the hell did y'all ain't just stop them? Like why was they able to keep proceeding through the checkpoint without getting stopped for identification checks and stuff? How do you
Yeah.
know those kids
Yeah,
belong? You
what
know
we
what I'm
got
saying?
TSA for?
And they was just sitting there stoic and everything, man. They wasn't giving them no answers or nothing.
hey, so it could be the owner of an airline or of the owner of that airport because the airport, like the
Man,
one that
or they got somebody in TSA, period. Like at the
but yes,
highest level.
right, right. I'm just saying. So you know it's some heavy. This is why it ain't. Now you want to ask the question of why they ain't came out yet. This is why it's trillionaires involved in this shit.
So
That
if it's trillionaires, like you said, is it safe to say that they spinning their heels and it wasting our time as citizens
no,
watching this shit go
no,
down?
it ain't wasting my time because I'm just sitting back watching. The point is being exposed. So you would just say, well, if ain't nobody going to jail, then fuck it. We don't want to know nothing. Just that's crazy to say that. That's
Well,
diabolical as hell to say
it's
that.
not crazy because there's only so many hours in the day. And after
Well,
I watched that whole Pam Bondi deal, all I could say was, "Hey, call me when somebody is getting charged."
Hey, did you have some popcorn?
I do got
Cause
some
that's what
popcorn.
you need. Yes. Go pop you a bag, man.
I'm gonna pop me a bag,
That's
man, because
all you
this
gotta do.
is
Just pop you
Epstein
a bag.
Island continued. It is continued because you are right about the fact that some got to shake, even if they don't pop nobody. Some got to shake. I'm just saying, I'm tired of it taking up where people could be doing some bills, some laws to benefit something. They having hearing after hearing over
Hey,
this shit.
man, once you figure out them people don't give a damn about what your interests, they only care about their interests. And they don't do what's benefiting them and what's for them. They don't care about us asking, man, we need this done. Why y'all ain't talking about? They don't give a damn about what you think. They don't care. You can't if you don't know that by now, then you slow as hell. You was on the green and white bus at school.
I guess I'm just saying, as a person that watches this for entertainment purposes as well, at some point you can't keep watching the same show. Some got to happen. You know, I'm watching the Guthrie situation, and it looked like a tobacco. And I'm like, will somebody call me when the lady either give her money up or they find the lady right now?
Hey, it's a such thing as distractions, man.
Okay,
So
you called it.
it's a such thing as distractions. So just this is what I do, man. This is
Get your
why
popcorn. You
that's
called it
right.
up.
That's it. That's what I do. I mind my business and I got my popcorn and I got my eyes peeled. Because
Pretty much all we can do.
that's all you can do, because you ain't got no court to slam the gavel on the table and say, hear ye, court is in session. We ain't got none of that. So let's get you some popcorn and watch it. Watch the show.
Okay, I'm down. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing better to do. So I might as well go and watch it play out. But it still was funny to see Congress folks talking like we is on this podcast. And I'm like, dang, these the people that, folks voted in, we voted in. Wow, what happened with people with decorum and structure? It used to be more ordered. Now it's a shit show, circus.
Shit.
Well, these suckers been having they've been having can y'all hear me? They've been having of imposters sending in talking about they want Bitcoin, they want 1 Bitcoin and all of this stuff for, and
Oh,
she probably dead, man.
Did you hear about the newest one with the person saying, I know where she is, but I'm gonna need 56,000 in Bitcoin?
Yeah.
He said and he explained the reason why he need the Bitcoin. I almost lost it when I heard that this morning.
Well,
he explained why he needs the Bitcoin. They say they got over 300,000 tips right now. No, my bad. 30,000. 30,000 tips. I was like, oh, they ain't gonna never find this lady.
No,
the lady got popcorn right now watching us.
She just might.
She watching the Happy Face podcast, so that's that one viewer we got right now. Hey, what's up? What's up? Thank you for viewing the show.
I'm sorry that we is not going to talk about the latest episode of Housewives of Atlanta and what color shirt Lil Quack Quack got on in this episode.
Quack. That would not be happening.
Who cheating on who? We not. If you tuning in for that type vibe, we are people who talk about current events and what's going on and what really matter in today's world. That's all. You know what I'm saying? From sports to boxing.
Kate, Black Hands, you got anything on your mind right now?
Well, I was running around all day, so I couldn't do what we talked about. But I got Monday off. I'm definitely gonna sit back and get some things, put some things together. But no.
Even if you don't, did you see anything in the current events that hit your eyes? We're gonna talk about the All-Star game this weekend. We got the dunk contest. We got the 3-point contest
tonight.
What about, man? Come on now, man. What about the Daytona 500, the Great American Race, man? That's Sunday, man. Come on, man. You know how we do.
Yeah,
I haven't even. Is it start? Daytona start this Sunday?
No, they just had the qualifying races, the duels, and guess who's back? Jimmy Johnson.
Damn.
That's crazy, ain't it? He back.
Breaking news. My man, Jeremy Sohan from San Antonio has been released. He's a free agent now.
From the Spurs?
From the Spurs.
Yeah, the kid with the pink hair.
Wow, what happened?
I don't know, man.
They didn't give a reason.
Well, he got released. San Antonio feel like they don't need him. No,
he go with the sources. He go with the sources say the San Antonio Spurs and forward Jeremy Sohan have agreed on his release to allow the 2023 All-Rookie team member to become a free agent, sources tell ESPN. Sohan is expected to decide among multiple interested teams. So he got a couple people, man, but he was on the Rising Stars
Well,
uh,
I'm saying so. Something.
in his first two seasons.
What made them feel like they don't need him then? And they came to a mutual agreement. Okay, but what I'm saying, what made them say they don't need him is what I'm trying to figure out. Like, because he ain't in the news for nothing off the court, right? So, what did they
But
see?
the way
You know what I mean? I don't know. That's crazy.
And it, obviously, I didn't see nothing that made it noteworthy on none of the outlets about it. So this was real quiet that they just let him go.
Hey, you know what time it is, man. It's time to start claiming people off waivers. It's starting to time to waive people.
man, no, hey, no,
It's time to
hey,
start
be
getting.
honest,
It's
man.
start.
The
Hear
Spurs
me
is
out.
trying to
Hear
get a
me out.
championship.
Hear me out, man. It's time to start prepping your roster, the actual roster that you're gonna have for the playoffs.
I get it.
That's what's going on.
That's it.
This is
I
they
get
doing
that
that,
part,
yeah.
and that's
It's
a
just we ain't
business
used to seeing
decision.
it this soon. We ain't used to seeing it before the damn All-Star break. That's just bizarre. That's the
Well,
thing about it.
well, this is the thing. This is what I'm saying. They ain't released Wimbiana. I mean Wimbiamba, whatever his name is. They didn't release him, so it's something that they saw like we gonna, and they ain't trade him. They just released him. So what made them? Was he getting paid a lot or what? You know what I'm saying? What was his contract, and why did they pick
He on
right
a rookie
now?
contract.
Oh,
So
he's
he on a
still on
rookie
the.
contract.
Okay,
So
okay,
so
all right.
it's
So that explains it. All right. Now,
so
yeah,
it's a,
go ahead.
he got a team option. So they was probably gonna release him anyways because he's the undersized he an undersized power forward, man. He's 6'8", even though he's kind of like inspired to be like a Dennis Rodman type. He just don't got the skill set, man. And they always need somebody to stretch. They need a stretch in that. They need a stretch for. They don't need his skill set.
Okay,
Not saying that
that's
he ain't no good
the
player. He just don't fit with what they trying to do with Wembenyama.
that's the point. That was the question I was asking. What made them release him? So now, but guess what? One man's trash is
Is
another
another
man's
man's treasure.
right. So they might have did him a favor. You
He
never
Ted
with the
know.
Knicks. He with the
Ted
Knicks. That's all you see it.
9034 said that he looked like he could be going to the Knicks. Because on
No,
the Spurs
he already. I
roster, he
think
just didn't fit in.
Yeah, I like him in the Knicks or I like him in the Knicks, the Bucks, or the motherfucking the Pacers. I like him in any of those places.
How about the Bucks winning 6-5 of 6 without Giannis?
Giannis done for the
The
season
stretch
too.
of
You
the
know that, right? I
schedule.
don't think he coming
That's
back.
the step. That's the schedule.
Okay, like the call.
Hey, right now we in mid-season. This one, none of you guys even asked who is your MVP right now.
I've been said it. Cade
No.
Cunningham. I
I
said
hope
that a few weeks
Cade
ago.
Cunningham.
Okay,
Balling.
Okay, from 7
everybody,
Mile.
hey, come here.
Balling.
I mean, right now,
That's
man, he
mine.
looked like a leader.
That's my mid-season MVP. I don't know about everybody else.
My man, yeah, he the front runner for me. You know what I'm saying? He the front runner for me. Ain't nothing in here like that. Ain't nothing in there like that. He the front runner for me.
Can't even argue with because of his value to the team, to his team.
Yeah, he
If
the
you
front
going
runner for
about where
me.
the
But
MVP is supposed to be.
my dark horse is Jalen Brown.
Nice.
That's my dark horse. And if y'all, I think we said this a couple years ago. It ain't no think. I know we said this a couple years ago on the show. You know, it's still a streak right now. The streak still haven't been broken. 7 years in a row, no American player the MVP.
That was kind of just mentioned by Kevin Durant yesterday.
No,
Basketball. Oh, that's fine.
Kevin Durant was talking about people complaining that people don't take the All-Star game serious, and he was basically saying, hell, the Europeans. I sent that to Unc too. I sent that to Unc and let him know, like, yo, they ain't gonna like him after saying this. He said, yo, y'all don't say that about the Europeans. They don't take this game serious. They out there, they don't even care.
Basketball is cooked in America, y'all. Come on now. It's cooked.
Yeah, it's over.
It's cooked.
Nah, I ain't going for that because if people like us is having a conversation like this, that means that we're not the only people.
No,
It's
but
people,
that don't mean
it's
that
people
it
that
ain't
conversation we
feel
cooked.
having?
just like us.
What conversation are we having right now? What's the conversation?
That they cook.
Yeah, that they cook. Like, so from my point of view, America in basketball, we ain't seeing no more Kevin Durant's. You feel me? Like, the best he gonna get is AJ DeBanster, and he gonna be an average mid-tier player. So we cook.
I can't say that when I'm seeing, know what I'm saying, Keon Anthony and Elijah Arenas coming into the league, man. I just can't say that.
Elijah
Like,
still ain't
man,
got no Shea Gilgeous Alexander, man.
but you're talking about a kid that just came off a catastrophic injury.
I ain't comparing that.
No, I'm just saying, you talking about Shea. Well, what was Shea before he got that? Shea showing the hell wasn't him. Shea wasn't no damn McDonald's
But we
All-American.
see what he is today.
I know,
So we know
but
what we got. We got
I'm
a
just
hope
saying
and wish
that's not a
for
good
an Arenas.
comparison. Yeah, that's not a good comparison
What I'm
because
saying is a hope and a wish with some final product. And we know that the Europeans, everybody but America, is putting out better product. So would you bet on America? Hell no. That shit cooked, boy.
that's opinionated. But I
How's
got
opinionated? It's the fact.
I mean, I ain't seen nobody in the league
how
right now,
how
but a few
was it
guys
cooked?
that's gonna be around.
I don't get it though. But
That's
how was
American
it
players.
cooked though? How was it cooked? And we still got players that still existing, like the cycle's still going. It can't be
Yeah.
cooked. It can't be cooked till it's just no more fucking American players in there that's really making no noise, and that's not the
If you
case.
had to go into the world and put together a best basketball team, as far as talent and skill set, we got the lowest. You go over there and watch some European basketball games, them niggas still running sets and plays and playing defense. Like, America cooked, bro. Like, this shit's AAU ball.
Man, one thing I can say is, they get the opportunity when the Olympics come every year. We'll just see until then.
Without Steph Curry and LeBron
until
James,
then, I know.
we're
See,
cooked.
And
that's the
Kevin
thing about
Durant.
it.
And Kevin Durant, we're cooked.
They did. They said this before at the 2004 at the Athens. They said we was cooked then.
We ain't had no date, bro. These folks is putting out MVPs everywhere else. We ain't putting out MVPs no more, dog.
I understand where you're coming from, but
So
I'm
it's
just
like,
not. I'm just me being born and raised an American, being an American, and knowing our mentality. I just can't sit up here and let that ride. I got too much pride to know how our people is over here. It's gonna be. It's gonna be.
I'm gonna
Let me
piggyback on
finish.
something you said 2 episodes ago.
I know. Let me finish though. I know it's no way we never gonna have no. We always. I don't give a fuck what sport it is. We always gonna have us a real dog in there, and they always gonna have to deal with an American. And 9 times out of 10, 9.5 times out of 10, 9.9 times out of 10, it's gonna be somebody that's a descendant of a goddamn slave that was bred and breed to be the best motherfucking athlete in any sport put in there. So I ain't just gonna let you just say like, oh yeah, it's just cooking. No, it's
Y'all
always
both
gonna
do
be
realize
a couple of us in there.
Y'all both realize
And that's a fact.
We had 3 American stars on each team almost at one point in time. That was ballers. Whether it was the 2 Robin and Robin and the other guy that was balling. Now it's 32 teams and they so spread out of the superstar that's on the squad. And each team is now acquiring these Euro players that is balling. And to piggyback from what you said 2 or 3 episodes ago about Wemby a dog. I just went on a highlight spree with the guy. But then I realized, where's his Yao Ming? Other than Embiid and Joker, what center is he really facing on a night in and night out basis? He facing midgets.
Well, that's why American basketball is cooked. None of them 3 names you named is American players. Like, American basketball is cooked, man. You talking about from high school basketball, that shit cooked. They all went to the prep school. Now you go watch the prep school basketball. Go look at any of them teams. Ain't none of them cats is from America. The top prep schools, you know what I mean? Like Pacific, fucking what's the main one that they got out these days? Whatever the top ones are, it's gonna be the foreign player. Like, ain't no American guys running them teams. They bring them guys straight out of France, straight out of Africa.
The question should be who's doing the cooking? That's the question.
What you mean the system doing the cooking? For one, like the AAU killed it, right? Like, guys wasn't, growing up. I'm 2011 high school, so shit. Around that time, you might be playing with a fucking AAU team from Atlanta. You know what I mean? I'm from Michigan playing for the AAU team in Atlanta. Like, I'm already scrambled. You know what I mean? So these kids are coming up even worse now. They getting paid in high school now. So you know what that's gonna do to their mindset. They cooked. You ain't about to go out here and work hard. You making $600,000 a year at 16 years old. You're done. You're cooked. You're not reaching for the ceilings. The guys had to work tooth and nail. Them guys coming out of motherfucking Germany, third world, Austria. Man, them niggas had to work tooth and nail just to make it out of them countries, dog. You don't got that dog in niggas no more. It's over. We cooked. It's finished. It's finito. You got another kid coming here way hungrier than you. You're never going to beat him. What's the boy, VJ Edgecombe? He ain't American. That boy is coming out of hunger. Go listen to his documentary. My family, we had nothing. The motherfuckers is poor as hell.
We had nothing.
We had nothing. We were poor. You don't even hear NBA players be poor no more. Like, what the fuck? You're not poor. How'd you make it? That's how
Charlie.
in America.
Hey, Charlie.
America's good.
Hey, Charlie. You know one thing that you stating the obvious. A lot of stuff you stating the obvious. But you know what the number one reason is that people not saying? See, people blaming it on all the wrong things. You don't understand. It's not about talent. It's not about these guys are more fundamentally sound than us. It's not about that. It's that they can be controlled. The American personality has evolved. You see what I'm saying? Versus a foreigner, they gonna be easier to control and to comply. But it's one person right now that's a superstar that's showing them right now, not just them. That's why Durant said them. He named them out specifically. He said Jokic and Luka Doncic, y'all so-called biggest European stars y'all got, don't give a fuck about this league. They don't give a shit about this league. And y'all can't control that. So that's what, so when you say what you say, I'm like, yeah, I understand everything you're saying. Like, yeah, they finna hand it over to the foreigners. But what I'm saying on the flip side of that is the foreigners don't give a fuck about the league. So that's going to be like a phase. It's not going to be the absolute, because it's always going to be a great American player that really care about the game and is going to outperform those guys. We always going to have one.
Where you see it?
That's
right now.
I was about to say, I am waiting on that guy to be drafted.
See it right now.
I know, but listen, that like so you can see where I'm at with it. Like, I'm not disagreeing with you nor agreeing. I'm just saying it's a flip side. You see what I mean? To that perspective. And the flip side is, yo, who knows Michael Jordan was gonna be who he was?
Yeah.
Who knew Kobe Bryant was going to be who he was? Who knew all these great players that came along was going to be like that, man? We don't know. You asking me to ask you a question that even motherfuckers that got billions and millions get paid millions of dollars. This they fucking job to know.
One thing.
They don't know, so I can't tell you, my brother.
Hey! I want to point out one thing we ain't said yet.
But I know that motherfucking high school or college right now junior high working on his game right now, and he gonna take the lead by storm, and it's gonna just like it always happened. That's how history repeat itself, and he's
I
gonna
was
be
No,
American.
this ain't history because we ain't never had fucking 7 MVPs in a row be European. So that's over with.
and I
History
was
is
about
cooked.
to say
History is cooked.
when
So he can't
the
use
people he
history.
named.
It's a new world order, right?
Hey
Like America.
Chandler, the
Yeah.
people he named, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, you can safe to say since Magic Johnson and them, they was coming back to back to back to back to back. And that ain't happening no more.
That's done.
Hell no, they weren't coming up
So
back to back. Come on,
what you
man.
mean they weren't
Man,
coming
come
back to
on.
back? Who was winning MVP then?
They was coming
Oh, you
in
talking
back to
about?
back.
Oh
When Michael
no, no,
Jordan got ready
no,
to fade,
no,
Kobe
no.
showed up.
I know. See, that's what. See, you see, Chandler, how we just got mixed up in communication. You
Yeah.
talking about the MVP streak? He's
Well,
talking about
it's
the
the same
draft
thing though.
picks. No, hear
It's
me
just
out.
the same thing. A best player coming up. There's another player coming
I
behind.
know, but
Who's the
he
next
said
LeBron James? There
he
is
was saying.
none.
I understand that, but but it was kind of like it's on the line of the same thing, but not exactly the same thing. Because you talking specifically about hell, it's been 8 years and we ain't had no American MVP. That's kind of a different story for versus we had a superstar coming up every back to back. That's two different stories. You see what I mean?
My point is like, look how talented, and I agree with you said on that. I'm looking at an Anthony Edwards. That's our best American talent, and he ain't good enough. So it's like our best ain't good enough no more. It's like the game Anthony Edwards got. It ain't good enough no more. Like you got to be 6'11" to do that. He ain't impressive no more. So I'm looking at it like, okay, if we see what's happening in high school athletics, we see what's happening in college. Now the NBA look like a G League right now. Like if we being honest, you swapping out, you getting more 10-day players.
And wait a minute, can I throw one more at you? Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum got a ring, and we talking about Anthony Edwards. And them the American players.
I know, man. That's crazy, ain't
I'm
it?
just saying, and we talking about Anthony Edwards, so it's safe to say the
And they in their
American
prime
ball
right
player
now.
has fell off.
Yeah,
Ain't no way they fell off because listen, Jaylen Brown is an MVP candidate this year,
he is, but we know he ain't gonna
right
get it.
now.
He
I
played for the Celtics. You're not getting no MVP over there. You're not
I
doing it.
I did think about this though, Charlie. They was just I had talked about this with Chet too, and I told Unc too. I said Unc this man. Right now we got Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City. Say Alexander got an abdominal uh um he got an abdominal muscle right now
Yeah, and the
injury.
other guy hurt too.
And yeah, and so they got a couple people hurt, and San Antonio only 3.5 games behind those guys. And Wemby been playing. We already know what Wemby been doing the last month. He been on a
Ball.
goddamn rampage. So they were saying it like this: Look, if this fucking injury lingers like this, and he gets taken out of race, it's gonna be a 2-man race. It's gonna be fucking Ted Cunningham and Jaylen Brown, right?
Yeah.
So that gonna mean it's gonna be a unanimous, no matter what. It's gonna be an American player that's gonna win it. You see what I mean? And it's funny we never talk about Jaylen Brown, and that's what they've been saying on ESPN and all the outlets. They like, you know what? He's still not getting this respect, even to this point. And I think this season he making his business. He's still mad about not getting in the Olympics, man.
He deserved to be in
And
it.
yeah, he did. How the hell he didn't? Is
He
you
wasn't better
crazy?
than Jason Tatum.
So you mean so Derek White was?
I was
Derek
gonna
White
say
more of a
So
utility. Derek White more of a utility
man, I
player
don't
though.
give a damn. We talking about Olympics, man. We talking about putting your best team out there, man.
He was
I don't
awesome
give
at
a
that.
damn about he ain't getting no minutes. So why don't let him go over there and get no damn minutes and get a medal?
Oh, James Brown got
That
caught up
don't
in the
make
politics.
I'm saying though, that don't I know, but see, you move the goalpost. I'm just talking about just direct, like how you usually make your arguments. Right direct what it is, black and white. It is what it is. He didn't get that opportunity. He's still pissed off about it, and he got a legitimate reason to be why, because he had every right to get in there. He was finals MVP. He got all the accolades. There's no reason he shouldn't. He was coming
and
off
they
a
and
championship.
they said a lot of the reason is because he dissed Nike or one of them.
No,
He
man.
was,
Olympics. No, Olympics is like a predominantly. That's one of their biggest sponsors. That's all
For
that team's
sure.
talking about. That's all that is. That's the politics they talking
Yeah,
about,
Jalen
and he's
Brown want to
not
be a
with them.
freedom
I
fighter.
think,
He want to be a freedom fighter and an NBA player. He can't do both.
yeah. But I'm just saying about the American players, like we disrespecting Cade. He a leading fucking
Nah,
candidate
I ain't
right
got
now.
nothing bad to say about
I'm,
Cade
I'm no,
Cunningham.
I'm just saying. We talk about American players, and we got two in the MVP race right now. We
But
don't
Cade
know,
Cunningham ain't generational changing talent.
man. Listen. One thing I can see over these past few years that it's only been like a few of those that's been like that. But I've been seeing a person like just like Shea. I feel like Shea just got the perfect situation, bro. I don't really think he can lead. If you put him right now, take him and just put him with the Clippers right now. The Oklahoma City still would be a dangerous ass team. If you
Well,
take
he
away,
came from
if
the
you take
Clippers, so
away,
that's kind of hard.
I know. I'm just saying the person he was traded for ain't there no more. If you put him motherfucking there, if you put him there right now and put motherfucking and lead the Oklahoma Thunder just like it is, they still a better team than the Clippers.
You think with Shea Gilgeous over in
Yep.
Clippers? Hell
Yeah.
no.
They still a better team.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
mean they're a
need.
better
I'm gonna need.
team,
Hey,
but
if
we
we
talking about they
did that,
wouldn't.
I'm gonna need the coach of OKC to go to the Clippers too and switch Ty Lue over there.
Yeah,
No. They just still a better team, man. I'm just talking about
yeah.
top
You
to
talking about
bottom
top to bottom? Yeah,
roster. I'm talking
but
about
when they get in
roster
trouble,
wise.
they pass to Gilgeous Alexander. So nah,
But
if they
see,
wouldn't win,
I can't say
the
that
fourth
because
quarter wouldn't be enough.
I done seen Jay Will make just like half of the equal plays that Shea can make.
Yeah, he can make the plays. We talking about closing the game. Oklahoma
He
City,
done, I
He the
done
closer.
There's a
seen I
reason
done
why Jay
seen Jay
Will is
Will
robbing.
close. He's robbing because Shea is there. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Same reason why Westbrook was robbing when fucking Kevin Durant
So
was
you feel
there.
like he could fill Shea Gilgeous Alexander's shoes?
I feel he got the potential to. I feel he got that type of talent with that team.
Hey,
How it is assembled. You see what I'm saying? How that team
I
is
can see that.
assembled.
I
Hey,
don't know, man.
I wanted to speak on the when y'all was talking about the foreign players and the American players. There is a such thing as we're moving in a different direction. So now, when you're catering to these players and you're focusing on these players, then it's almost inevitable that they're gonna be the leading candidates for MVP and the whatever's any accolades that's going on. So when you think about how the NBA has changed, when they started saying the European players bringing the year, it started. I'm gonna tell you, the first one that I remember was Drazen Petrovic. Y'all remember him?
Yeah.
yup.
So,
How can you forget him? That was the coldest motherfucking foreigner I ever seen play.
right.
Even over
So,
Peja Stojakovic.
yes,
Oh
yes,
yeah, if you insane,
crazy.
don't
But
never
this,
do that again. Do not put him in the
right,
same
right.
breath.
Listen,
I'm just
that,
saying he's foreign.
but this is what I'm saying.
He ain't
Like
no
people,
motherfucker driving Petrovic for sure not.
that dude was he made me a believer because
Luka
I was one
Doncic
of them.
level type of player, man, offensively, man.
Nah, he was over. He was over him.
But I know I'm just talking about modern day wise, far as the scoring wise, but he was way more explosive.
Arvinas Sabonis.
Nope, nope. He
I
don't
just don't.
compare. He can't. He
Well, you
no.
see,
No,
Him and he's not even in the same.
when the foreign invasion started happening, it was a trickle.
But this is my point was
Well, Manu
when
Ball was one of the
it's
first
just
ones that
like
really wanted to be
it's just
free.
like this. But what I'm saying is when you ever be in a company that says we're moving
In
in a new
different direction.
direction. So now when it used to be Magic Johnson and Michael Jordan was the focus, and that's
American
the
players.
direction, right? But now the focus has changed. So how to make it believable and how to make it acceptable, we got to give them MVPs. That's why I always say them awards is not earned. They're given.
Given.
They are given. They're not earned. Because you got think about this. Who the people they say, well, the fans vote for the MVP or the fans vote. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, so you mean to tell me the most popular best player in the league for years, he don't get the MVP? Like Shaq and Steve Nash. Ain't no way Steve Nash supposed to get no damn MVP. Period. But
I don't know.
he got it.
He was balling though.
Listen. So he was the only one. So you saying he the only one that was balling?
He was
He was the only one that was balling. So he was the only one that was balling. So Shaq wasn't balling.
I didn't say that.
Okay, so what I'm saying is,
that motherfucker was putting up numbers though that year with assists.
Man, and then we leave out Tony Kukoc, and Tony Kukoc in Europe was called the foreign Michael Jordan. He was the European Michael Jordan.
Yeah, the European Michael Jordan. Okay.
Yes.
Anyway.
Manu Bol was the one. I said Manu Bol, man, because I remember watching that motherfucker. And that was in like the 80s.
Miss Fritz said Hakeem Olajuwon.
I know, but man, y'all don't understand that them ain't the foreigners. Them people wasn't a part of the foreigners' agenda. This is a European agenda.
That's what
all right. I agree.
That's the
y'all
point.
steady naming these goddamn man. They ain't talking about them.
Hey,
the reason
that's why I said
because they actually play better basketball today.
Well,
Man,
that's
listen,
what
that's
what
the narrative, man.
Hey, that's what's being pushed though.
That's not the narrative.
That's what's being pushed.
Around 10 a.m., 11 a.m. every day, turn in the morning, get on one of them online sports betting sites and watch the fucking European basketball games. They should be live in the motherfucker. They play better offense. They play better defense.
Yeah, they do be live as hell.
Listen, I'm not going for that, man.
Well, then this the point. All right, so why? But this the thing.
I tune in, I pay attention. It's a lot of little leagues out here, like the Drew leagues. It's a lot of little leagues that's local and American that's not getting no goddamn recognition like that.
Because they moved in a different direction.
That's the point, man. Y'all hear what I said?
Hey, listen, that's how I know this conversation, this topic going in a circle. Because the main point of the topic is and everybody agreed on this. That's why I don't even know why we having a real debate about it. Because we all agreed that it's an agenda for the foreigners. So if we know that it's an agenda for the foreigners, that means that what's being like the perspective and how it's being perceived is not actually what's going on. That's just what's being pushed.
But why though? But why?
Because I already told you, the foreigners are easier to control than the American motherfucking basketball players, man.
With an entourage that's right there behind them every goddamn day, ruining their goddamn career like John Morant. Motherfuckers
no,
is
man, that ain't
this.
got man.
I'm just stating the truth.
Rare instance.
No, this ain't no rare instance, man. I can tell you stories all about these motherfuckers in the NBA want to be cool ass motherfuckers that really ain't. That ain't the shit. It is
not good about.
It's not a lot of those though, cuz.
These NBA players are not good at basketball anymore.
Listen, images
don't know everything. They don't know X's and O's.
One at a time, gentlemen. One at a time.
If you watch today basketball, they don't know X's and O basketball. They just don't know it.
Hey,
that shit is, that's called. You go to the park and play basketball today. The young cats don't want to play basketball. They want to just fucking shoot threes. We ain't doing no pick and rolls and driving to the lane and dropping it off like that shit's dead. Oh, but you go to fucking European and watch that shit. They're still playing X's and O's.
They do that for fun.
That's all they do.
It's fundamental.
This is what I want to know. Hey, this is what I want to know. Listen, this is what I want to ask a question. This is the question I want to ask. If the Europeans is so much better, why everybody want to come to the NBA?
What you mean?
Because they paying.
Because they paying. That's why
the
they ain't come
money.
because it's the best basketball.
Oh, okay. So why would you? So it ain't about basketball. It's about money.
On the guy's honest truth, they it's players from European that will not come to the NBA. They like that league better. They literally just won't come.
Okay. Well, they probably
when Luka
well, it
came,
ain't
he
the
wasn't the
money.
best player.
So
When Luka
it
came
ain't
to
the
the
money.
NBA,
So
Luka said it all the time. The NBA is way easier than playing in the European league. He was like, the NBA is so easy. There's no defense over there, nigga. He
he
wasn't the
don't
best
play
player when he
defense
came over there.
though. He don't play no D.
But
Man,
we
that's
talking
why
about
I
what he
say,
used to
man,
playing
this shit.
against. He was like, the
That's why I'm
NBA
saying
easier
this
to
is a
score in.
narrative. You talking about a quote from a friend. Like let's put it in perspective, man. Of course he's gonna big up his side of competition. Like it's natural. But
I mean,
one
Be
thing for
crazy.
sure, and another thing is for certain is I just want to piggyback what Chet was saying. Chet talking about them entourages and shit. Chet, you a little bit outdated because ain't nobody rolling like that no more. That's why that shit with John Morant was such a big thing. I'm like, damn, this nigga trying to be Allen Iverson and you ain't even from that. Like you just trying. It's
no,
not a lot today. It ain't no
Look,
players that
look,
roll like
look,
that no
look.
more.
no, they got a different
Originally,
entourage.
They
They got
can't blame
entourages.
that.
It's not a bunch of niggas now. It's
originally,
agents.
Yeah,
Is
that's what I'm
Nike. They
saying.
still have an entourage. It's just full of white men. So it ain't the entourage that you talking about where you
and
got
then
like
when
Yeah,
the
this
whole hood with you.
originally started, y'all, they said a long time ago, from NBA players that they was tired of making these American ball players super wealthy. You know, a lot of black kids
hey,
was coming up multi-millionaires and getting these contracts. What are we at? 300 million now? So they would rather pay that to the European player, or the European player gonna be all right with 100 million and not really be trying to get 300 million. He'd take a
but
pay
no,
cut to make the team
Hey,
better.
they're
but
moving the
black
league.
hands, black
The
hands.
league, yeah.
Hey, you remember when we had this show and we was talking about the big agenda on why the number one reason why they going to the foreigners? They want the foreigners fan base and money.
Man,
They want this to be a
they're
global
so look,
game.
listen, they're moving in another direction.
Man,
It's a
So
business that's
at
moving
the
in
end
another
of the
direction.
day, they're moving away from the American player. It ain't that the American players can't play. That's not it.
That's my motherfucking point.
They're
That's my
they're
point.
moving, they're moving their league that they created in another direction. That's it.
It's for good reasoning though.
Well, whatever.
That
That's your opinion. But no, it's
yeah.
because that's what the fuck they want to do. Because it's
It's
their
fair.
league.
Yeah,
So
but
now it
But I'm
ain't
saying
got
just for
shit.
good reason
It
though.
ain't got
It's
shit
for
to do
good
with
reason.
they better. They're not better.
They are better.
But
They are
yeah, but
better.
that's your
They're
opinion.
proving it. They're
That's your
proving it.
opinion. No, the
Show me a
league
better
is
player.
proving it.
Show
The
me somebody
league
better
is
than Luka
showing that.
Johnson right now.
It ain't the players. The league is moving in that direction. That's
yeah.
what that's so they're gonna pick their MVPs. So in the minds of small mind people, they're gonna say, well, they must be better. They got 7 MVPs in a row. No, that's the
So you
direction the league is going in.
got a
That's it.
better player than what's the 7'6" man?
Yes. I don't care who it is. Yes.
No, you don't got the
Yes.
fucking body better than my man's for the Spurs. Stop the lying. You just saying it to
What?
talk. Ain't nobody better than him. What the fuck we talking about? There's nobody in
Ain't no-
America better than him.
Okay, so
Nobody.
then he should. So okay,
That
so
shit.
if
If
ain't
he was
nobody
from
better
America,
than
he
him,
would never be this
so
good. That's the
okay,
point. If he was
so
from
listen.
America, he would never
If
be
he
this
was the
good.
best,
That's the
so if
main
he the
point.
best player, it's safe to say he gonna win the championship. Then, right?
No, that don't mean just because you're
All
the best
right,
player,
then.
you're gonna
Well,
win the
then I don't want to
championship.
hear it. Listen,
Hey,
they're
I
moving
remember a
their
show.
league in
Who
the
won the
direction
championship
they
last year
wanted
that
Wait,
to
wasn't
go.
fucking
wait a
They're
American?
minute.
moving their
I
league
remember a
Disagree.
in
show.
the.
Giannis
I remember a
agrees,
show we
and he
had.
got a ring.
Hey, I remember a show we had, right? Just 2 years ago, right? Guess what the show was about? After watching Joel Embiid give motherfucking Wembanyama 70.
Hey, they're moving their league in the direction they wanted to go,
Hey, he is
and that's
very
it.
adamant, but it's the
And
truth.
that's it. That's it, man. Your eyes see people don't look at it's just like when we was talking about people look at things differently. I'm one of them guys. Everybody on this panel know I'm looking at
things differently. Now, on some things, we might look at things similarly, right? But
Yes.
I'm always the one that be like, man, look at this, though. Now, on this platform, I've been an advocate for Jaylen Brown. I was the only one.
No, you
Tell me
ain't.
I'm lying. Who?
No, you
Who
ain't.
else was with me? Who else? Who else?
I supported it. Go and check, motherfucker. I
Well, I'm
supported it.
saying, no, I'm saying I was the one that said this man was the best player on the Celtics.
2022,
Oh, yeah.
you brought him to my attention, and I paid attention to him, and I found it to be factual.
No,
Now,
I was saying it anyway. I was saying it
but
anyway
I
because
look
we was talking. I was saying it anyway. Even when that was his player, we was talking about the players for the future and who he liked it. And he said Jaylen Brown. I said Luka Doncic. Corey said Jason Tatum.
right, right. But now that just goes to show how I look at things a little different. I pay attention to the player and what he do and what he can do and what he bring to the table. Now, other people, like I look at players, I don't look at scorers. If you ask me, I really don't care about scorers. I wasn't a big fan of Michael Jordan, really. I
Me
wasn't a
neither,
big
No,
man,
you
fan of
because
never
Kobe.
said.
he used to gun the ball. Nobody don't like no motherfucker that's
I
gunning.
wasn't, but no, I wasn't a big fan of Kobe, right? I ain't saying that they was garbage. I'm just saying they game. I
The way
see
they
they
played the
game
game.
the way
The
they
way they played
played
the
the
game.
game. That's it. So that's why I look at it from a different. That's how I look at it. Now, am I saying that Wembyama is garbage? No. But what I am saying is the people that control the league, they're gonna make whoever they want to be the star. Just like this. I'm a prime example. Back when this happened, G, and Cheddar Bob, even Money, I believe Money even know. When I said that the Dallas Mavericks was going to beat the super team of Miami, why did I say they was going to beat them? Why did I, do anybody
Because
remember why?
it'd be evident if anybody understand why, because they got all them veterans on there and they swept the defending champs. Swept
Well,
them.
but listen,
Dominated them.
No.
yeah,
I'm gonna say the real
but-
reason why you said it, because I know it's been some years. He said they're gonna get Dirk Nowitzki a championship.
that's right. That's why. Why though? Because they needed their second Larry Bird.
At the time.
Because before that, it was no Larry Bird. Think about it. Go back and roll your clock back.
There still ain't been no another Larry Bird. He
Okay then.
returning.
What you mean,
Okay
nigga? What
So
you
then.
mean?
Cooper Flag
Nigga,
is really
nigga,
being
it's
brought in
Luca.
for that.
What you talking about? It's Luca. It's Jokic.
Well, I'm
That's
saying,
the new face. That's a
what,
modern day. That's a modern day Larry
no,
Bird.
I ain't talking
No.
about
Cooper
now. I'm
Flag
not
is the
talking.
modern day Larry
No,
Bird.
I'm
I
not
know,
talking about
Rondo.
now.
We said that a long time ago, though, Unc, when he won the MVP.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So even back then, they showed you that hey, when we want somebody, ain't no fucking way Dallas. Now Dallas had a good team. I'm not saying they was some bums. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying ain't no fucking way that team beat Miami with goddamn Wade, LeBron,
Wait a minute.
Allen.
I'm gonna bring up the Western
Ray Allen
Conference
went on that
Finals.
team.
The
Listen,
Western Conference Finals. They had Michael Finley, Jason Kidd, Tyson Chandler, and I forgot who else they had on that squad.
no, I'm
Michael
saying I ain't
Olawuki.
saying they. Well,
Uh,
the only point I'm making is I ain't saying that they didn't deserve to win or they ain't good. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the powers that be said this gonna be the champions right here,
yep.
and that's what the fuck happened.
And that
So
was the beginning of them moving in the direction they
that's
went.
the point. That's why I brought it
AAU
up.
was done on purpose to make the American player everything that Chandler said.
Listen,
That's the point I'm making.
All
That's
of
all I'm
this has
saying.
been systematically set up for years right in front of us, and only a few of us caught it.
Well, I listen. I be bringing this shit out. Sometimes before it even happened, man. Cause I be seeing how I look at things. I look at things a little different, and it might be a little weird to some people. Like, damn, where you going with that?
Well, you don't
But
want to be
this is,
labeled crazy.
but this is what it is. I don't mind being a little crazy because hell, sometimes I wake up and I don't even know if I'm where I'm at. Sometimes I have to. It take me a minute to. Oh, okay, I'm at home. Yeah, that type of shit. But
Yeah, you feel like you're in a
it is.
parallel universe.
It is what it is, right? So
Like you were
that's
like,
what,
damn,
so
some
I
ain't
be
right.
looking at things like that sometimes, and it might sound a little weird, but if you think about it and you let it sink in, you be like, yeah, I get where he at. You might not totally agree, right? But you'll be like, I get where he at with it. You
No,
feel me?
I'm gonna
And
keep
that's
it a
how I
band.
always been.
When Denver won the title, you got to admit, Joker did his thing, got his ball on. Embiid in balls, gets his ball on. Giannis gets his ball on, and they moved in a different direction. So those are the guys that are highlighted on the shows and in the media,
So
and they
listen,
get their ball on.
I'm glad you said that. Now on this podcast, I said Denver ain't going back to the finals. Have they been back yet?
No,
Did I say that?
it was your
Yeah.
exact words.
They okay. Milwaukee, when they won it, they ain't better, they ain't going back, bro. They're not going back. They ain't been back. But this is the thing. I seen how they play. I seen how they won and what got them there. Everybody was like, well, it was really Corey. Corey was like, he was the one that was saying, man, no, I'm telling you, they going, baby boy, they ain't going back. They ain't gonna win another motherfucking
The
thing.
American players got to win at least two. Euro players, if he is star, all he got to do is win one.
Well, this is the thing. I ain't saying that he's not a star. I'm
No,
talking
no, no,
about
no. I agree.
that.
But if you look
Yeah,
at
that's
it, when Dirk Nowitzki won his title, it was like he won five.
yes,
Now,
right.
Kevin
Right.
Garnett put up numbers as if he had already won. So him and Paul Pierce. So when he got one, Ray Allen, when they got theirs, they got a pass for only having one because they numbers was equal to guys that was winning championships. And everybody can't win. It's only 32 teams. So when they got they one, it was like they won five.
Now, okay, let's use this analogy. Now, G can understand this. AZ Mazone, he can understand this. It's two organizations in the NBA that's got the most championships. It's only two. Who can
LA
anybody
and
name them?
Boston. LA
Okay.
and Boston.
Do you think that was an agenda, or you think that, oh no, they just put together good teams? No.
Nah, that was an agenda.
Okay, so if they been had an agenda, what makes somebody think that they can't have a European agenda? That's crazy. If you don't understand that,
Because we're
you don't
seeing it in our
understand the
face.
sense. But now, no, but we'll say, no, they just ain't good enough. No, listen, man, stop it, man. It's bigger than that shit, man. Everything is bigger than that. Just
Bigger
like
than
what we
Nino
were talking
Brown.
about. Right. This shit bigger than Nino Brown. But this is the thing, like, just like with the football, that's why I like to stay on the court, stay on the field, don't put too much into the political aspect of the thing. I know it plays a part somewhat, but if you
Shit.
better, you better. Now,
Hey,
if
hey,
you're
hey, no,
even,
hey, no, hey,
but
hey,
go ahead.
hey, and everybody on the panel. You struck me because when we always had these conversations, we always talk about the unseen hand, right? No
Yes.
matter what, we always talk about the unseen hand because
It's
we're
always
not
present.
dumb. We're not dumb. I think Chandler alluded to it to this too, talking about like it's the eye test. Like we know you're not gonna sit up there and motherfucking like tell us it's some other shit ain't going on and we watching it like in real time. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Some
right,
people
right.
choose not to
Hey,
see it.
Who has watched this documentary that's on Prime right now about the history of the ABA? Who on the panel has?
No,
Ain't
I
seen
have.
that.
Man, listen, that gotta be something that should be some homework for all us to do. Go and watch that series, binge it this weekend. Well, I know some of us got women we gonna be up under, but try to binge some and guess and we talk about it. You know what I'm saying on the show next week because you can understand how big the politics was, man. Like because we lived to see the golden era after the merger. You know what I'm saying? The 80s, 90s, and we got all most of us got to see mostly the whole transformation. Chandler a lot younger, but he still got to see like some of the best ball. You know what I mean? And the best time in the league.
Hey,
And I
I'm
just
glad
think
you said that.
that we
This is
should
what I want to
all
say about
watch
that.
that.
I
Yeah,
want to
let's
say this
all watch
about that.
that.
Now, the ABA, the NBA, it happened? A merger happened, right?
Yeah.
Right? So that was the league going in a new direction because it was a white league. And then they said, we need to go in another direction. Let's bring the black players in. And it took off like a storm of fucking whirlwind, right? The league. Now, guess what? We're going in another direction.
Because I was
It's
gonna
the
say
same.
about the
It's
ABA,
the same
one of the
thing,
words
man.
one of the words they said about the ABA during the merger is it was more exciting.
Okay. Now, guess what? We're going in another direction, man.
Hey, but
Because
listen, as
right
much
now
as
they
they hey
saying that's
listen,
more
hey,
exciting.
hey, hey, you know what's my caveat to that though, My caveat to that is just like what I said. You remember, like everybody that's been, you know what I'm saying, like for years. I'm talking about everybody know the history of humanity, right? I know who we are. I know, like when my DNA kick. You know what I'm saying? I know that enough about myself. You know what I mean? Just by looking at history. We're gonna crash the party like always, man. That's why I was trying to tell Chandler. We're gonna crash that, dog. It's always gonna be an American and it's gonna be a black guy that's gonna crash that. Whatever they trying to do by making it's gonna be somebody that's gonna be so phenomenal, it's gonna be undeniable. Like a Shador Sanders. Like somebody that you that already got a market already is already self-made. That's what
But
they hated about
I'm gonna
LeBron.
quote Black
LeBron
Hands
came
though.
in the game self-made. That's why they
I
hate him.
agree.
That's why it's not because he left Cleveland. It's because the motherfucker came in the game self-made.
And the league capitalized on it and they let him be a billionaire. Because I'm gonna quote Black Hands again when I say they make stars. So yeah, you can be undeniable, but you still gonna have the green light. And at the end of the day, that's what happened. Now it ain't one guy with the green light; it's a few of them that, and it just happened to be largely Euro. I seen it the way they talk about Durant sometimes, like they wouldn't even care if he retired tomorrow.
Because what they had to show niggas is y'all not that valuable. We can replace y'all. That's what happened with the NBA. That's what's happening with American basketball.
They have a new
Y'all
ninja
niggas
next
are
year.
replaceable. And that's all it is. Black men thought we was running something that we thought we had built something. Y'all niggas is replaceable. Until we understand that, we forever gonna be thinking that we run NBA. We is replaceable. Them niggas don't run no NBA, don't run no basketball. Them boys can be replaced overnight, man. Especially
Because they
today.
moved in a different
People
direction.
ain't even watching basketball no more. They just betting. They not even watching it no more. With the old way to consuming basketball, people watching clips. Niggas want to watch a 16-second highlight And that's it on Complex
Some
Magazine.
dunks,
That's
fight.
and some dunks. Like,
He's speaking for the people in his age bracket. That's why everything is about betting, because the data shows that people his age ain't really even watching the games. They just betting on and it's about the money. So
it's a parlay on
everything
there.
you can't even hear quality commentary about a team no more because they telling you who to bet on. Certain teams, they don't even talk about them and who playing on the squads no more. Or this player's getting better and you really should keep your eyes on him. No, they telling you who to bet on.
Well, those kids don't care no more. So they had to find a new way to monetize. You got the Ben Simmons of the world. He coming in and ain't worth a goddamn. You got the a bunch of these
70
guys
million.
gone.
Mr. Mental Health.
Them boys out here taking advantage of them contracts. They ain't working on the offseason. They want to be with the Kardashians. NBA American men want to be celebrities. They don't want to be NBA players no more. They side job is basketball.
No, hey, I see something different though. Hey, Charlie, hey, listen, I agree with you on that. We said that. I think we had a conversation about that. That we was talking about that. That was something we all agreed on, as far as the mentality of a lot of players. But man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Me watching, and I'm gonna name these two guys again, man. Me watching, man, Carmelo and Gil sons, man. Guess seeing they whole damn. Like I done seen them boys whole life, just like Sador been on TV. Like I've been watching them, like they've been on TV their whole life. Like I've been seeing these guys develop. And one thing I can see, like Elijah got that dog. Like Keon got that. You can see it. Like they harder than they dad. Like you can see, like their mentality is like they really got it. I can
Well,
see
we'll
it. You
see
Not
can't
when they
tell me he
Carmelo
get to
son.
the
don't.
league.
Not Carmelo son. He ain't got it. We're gonna say that
Man,
now.
I
He
see
ain't got it.
Carmelo's
He
son,
ain't got it.
dog. I seen
Carmelo
it
He
with
ain't
you,
what
my
Anthony
his
ain't
dog.
daddy
got it.
was.
Shador ain't what his daddy was. Neither one of them is. Now, Gil's son,
Nah, I ain't.
I can kind of
We
see it.
talking about in comparison. We talking about in comparison to their competition. That's what I'm talking about in comparison to their competition,
Okay.
not their dads.
Okay. Well, yeah, Melo's son ain't got it even in comparison to his competition. That boy ain't got it. Seen too many of him
No,
blow
he
too
got
many
it,
games.
dog.
He
He
ain't
got it.
got it. He ain't
He
got it.
just gonna need some time to develop, but I see it.
He ain't got it.
So,
Not
I
with
so
these,
it's
see
not with
safe
it.
these
to say he
European
needs to
boys
not
coming
come
in.
out.
Not with these European boys coming in.
No, he
Melo
shouldn't
son ain't
come
got it.
out. But Elijah finna already. You know that's Gil's son. You already know. You can tell he find that bitch. He mad aggressive. You can see it already. He been playing what 5-6 games. His last 4 games, he averaging like 25.
Well,
His,
Man,
from what I seen the
he
other
coming
day,
out
he
this
ain't
year,
gonna be a
dog.
lottery pick.
well, he gonna do one more year.
Matt Barnes
He
already
gonna do
said
one
it.
more
You
year.
crazy as hell. You
He gonna
crazy
do
as
one more
hell.
year
Let
in
him keep playing like
college.
this.
He gonna do one more year in college.
I bet you he don't if he keep on playing. Matt
For
Barnes
this
already
year, I
said
would
my
you I wouldn't
nephew.
even
He
come out.
said my nephew gonna declare this year. He said my nephew finish out the year healthy. He declaring.
He
They
gonna have to make
saying
a
the
deep
number
tournament
one
run.
pick is gonna be some kid out of Kansas.
He gonna have to make a deep tournament run. Oh, you talking about the Peterson boy?
No, I'm with
They
you on
talking
that.
about he
I'm just
gonna be
That
the
saying
number
Michael
motherfucker
one
been
Jordan.
pick.
balling.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie, you remember? Just think about this. You remember when Kevin Durant he ain't go that far in the West Lane, but he was just so dominant individually.
Yeah,
I
but he
He
ain't
played a
showed
saying
full
out in the
Kobe
season.
just got
tournament.
that.
He played a
I ain't
full
comparing.
season
Don't
though.
get it fucked up. I'm just talking about a person that might don't get a long run, but they was just so dominant scoring wise. You feel me?
I just think, oh boy, just coming off the injury is too late into the season to try to jump out and go to NBA. I mean, he obviously could get it anyway. His daddy
Yeah,
get
he gonna
rings,
get
so
if
he
he
good
declare he gonna
anyway.
get
But
picked up.
Did it?
his dad wanted him to go to NBA.
Kyrie
I feel
went
like,
#1 with 8 games.
yeah. Facts. But he ain't no Kyrie Irving, so I wouldn't dare put him in the same
I'm
lane as
in
Durant.
Nah.
comparison to in comparison to like Blue being a 5-star recruit and all that shit is no difference. He was a 5-star. He was a
He ain't no
5-star
Kyrie Irving
recruit,
though.
and it's his freshman year. And
He ain't no
you
Kyrie
see what I'm
Irving.
saying? There's a lot of similarities.
He up there for sure. Obviously, he
I ain't
5'3",
saying that
6.
like I ain't saying he Kyrie Irving or nothing, but you just see my perspective, like
I mean,
as
he could
far as
do it though.
comparison
Yeah.
at their stage and at their age.
Yeah. He could
Hey,
do it.
it's
I'm
a
saying
lot.
he could for sure be top 5 drafted. I just said
Nigga
I wouldn't do
6'9",
it.
man.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it right now. I'm already fucking rich. I'm not gonna leave one
Hell
after
no,
one.
I'm gone, man. I'm gone because I need my own bag first, and I've been injury prone. I already had a
Shit, the
major
USC
injury.
gonna pay you to get a bag. They'll give you $2 million for another season. If you worry
Man,
about a
ain't nothing.
bag,
Ain't
Meal
nothing.
deal.
Ain't, it ain't nothing like being in there with what his dad got going on and shit. Like it's just gonna be
more
like
professional. Yeah.
it's up, dog. I fuck with Elijah though, Tyler. That's why I really think
I
he
would
that
stay in
thing.
college because college more lit right now. Like a lot of those kids don't even watch the NBA. You go back and watch a lot of these All American games and the interviews they ask them. Do you watch the NBA and NFL? They're like, no, I watch college. Like them dudes don't care about no NBA, no
Hey,
NFL. Like nobody
can I
watches
say
it.
this? Can do anybody understand why Kobe was trying to start a league in China? Well, do you know why? I mean,
The
I
same
have an
reason why
idea why.
LeBron and Rich Paul didn't want it to.
Okay, so
Same reason
why
why
though?
Cube wanted to.
Why though? Why? I'm saying I know my reason, but I'm trying to ask the panel, what are y'all thoughts on why do you? 'Cause if the NBA is the top tier league for professional basketball, why are the players trying to start a league somewhere else? Why do you think that is? I just want to ask that question.
Because it's a bag there. It's a big ass
He has
bag. Look
money.
at, hey, listen,
A
Well,
lot
just
of
think
money
about
on the
this.
court.
Think
That's the
about the
thing. Hold
money.
on.
Hey,
But
listen,
hold on.
just think about this. If you can say right now, like right now, Jason Richardson, like we see what he do in the big three, right? We see what Cube did with the big three, right? That's
Yeah.
already showing you that's proof that it's a market out there everywhere for basketball. It ain't just gotta be NBA. You see what I'm saying? Like it's a market. It's always a
Well,
market out there
well,
for the sport.
I get that part of it. I get that. But what I'm saying is this: Kobe was damn near a
And he
billionaire.
big in China too. He the
LeBron,
most famous
LeBron is a
athlete in China.
billionaire. So but what bag do a billionaire is a billionaire trying to get? But this the thing. It's a reason why they're trying to do that. And I'm trying, it ain't about money
What
because
else
they
would it
got
be?
money. They
They
got
ain't
money.
got they ain't got no money in the grand scheme of no money. They ain't got shit. They got chump
Oh,
change in the money world. They got chump change. A
so a
billion
billion
dollars.
dollars is
When
chump
when when,
change.
when Elon Musk got 867 billion, you got chump change. You broke. You broke in the money game.
I
What you
know
got
I
no
Soros,
know
money.
where he's finna go though,
You
Taylor.
broke.
Taylor, he finna go
Bezos,
somewhere with what he's saying though.
No,
Zuckerberg.
no. I'm
He finna
asking
go somewhere.
because I'm asking, what do y'all think? Because okay, so it is about money from Chandler aspect, but
Power.
I'm trying to get y'all wheels turning to why y'all think
No, it's a
that they
mission.
would
It's a
do that.
mission involved, man. It's a mission involved.
That's the
You got
point,
you got to
man.
think about, okay, he got a net worth of $1 billion. You talking about starting a league? You have the opportunity to net $1 billion in 1 year if you start your own
No,
shit. You got
no, but
merch,
they
all these different things.
yeah, I get that because they're raising the money. Him and Rich Paul is actively trying to raise $5 billion to
Exactly.
start this league, right?
Right.
So they got to have money to pay the players, right? They
Right.
got to have venues and all that. I get that, but I'm saying it's everything is not solely money, right? It has a major part of it because you need money to operate. That's not what I'm saying. I understand that part. I'm trying to say, why do you think that they were trying to do these things? Because Kobe was the first one trying to do it, and LeBron was on board with that. But people they don't know that. They tried to pit him and LeBron against each other because it was good for the league and all that. But secretly behind closed doors, he was supporting Kobe on that move. But I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to see, what do y'all think about? What do you think that is? Why do you think that
I
was going
think
on?
they was
Just
trying to get out ahead of the
take the
Euro
money,
thing.
take
I
the
mean, the
money
power.
aspect, put the money to the side. Because it's more than money.
I
But go
think
ahead.
they was trying to get ahead of the NBA on the Euro thing that they capitalizing on now.
Okay, that's man. Listen, you hit what I was thinking on the head. Now that's just what I was thinking, but that don't mean what I was thinking is right. That's why I'm asking y'all. What do
After
y'all
Kobe
think?
Bryant, they start talking about either making an NBA over there, or this is after Kobe Bryant died. They start talking about it, and then we watched the last 4 5 years where the whole lottery was Euro players.
So now, I'm glad you said that. So now, Kobe and LeBron and Magic Johnson and Dr. J and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, all of them was on board trying to do that. And they said they cut the head off. They cut Kobe because he was spearheading it, and they killed him, man. But
Boy,
that's
hey,
another story.
Dick, Kobe Bryant is the most famous athlete, period. Other he bigger than Yao Ming over there. Motherfuckers
He
don't know.
bigger than Yao
Remember when they
Ming
had
right
the
now.
motherfucking when you heard
Well,
when they had the games in Beijing and Kobe was over there? That nigga bigger than Michael. He bigger than anybody that you can think of in China. Kobe, that nigga, and he know how to speak their language too. Like he fuck with over there for real, for real.
no,
He
I'm
ain't. He
saying
ain't. You
I
know what I'm
get,
saying?
I know all that, but this is what I was getting at.
So
I'm
he is a
still
threat
trying.
because
What?
that'll be
Okay
just think
then.
like
All
he
right.
is a threat. That will be a threat because and even LeBron Lee gonna be a threat with but down the road. But just like Q was saying, he was exposed and he had a lawsuit against the NBA about what they was doing, like trying to block his deals so he could be able to be on even playing field to be able to advertise his league.
Now,
You know what I'm
now
saying?
listen. All those people that
They
I
worried
named.
about it because they know the influence, man.
Right, but no, all those people that was behind the scenes, Kobe spearheaded, and he was the biggest over there internationally, right? So even from the Olympics standpoint, he was crazy big, right? But what I'm saying
Yeah.
is the people that was behind the scenes that I named, then was so now if that happened, guess who? You don't think Kevin Durant? You don't think Jason Tatum? You don't think Anthony Edwards is going to follow suit if had Kobe came if that thing came to fruition? All the stars in the NBA at that time, the rising stars and all, would have been with Kobe and that league.
And that would have been a direct competition to the
No,
NBA,
the
and they went
NBA
on that.
dies. No, the NBA dies.
But as a
Oh,
company, that would have been direct competition.
Well,
oh,
no, it wouldn't have been no competition. They would have died because if all the stars from your league leave and go to this league, it dies.
Well, they did die because now all the European players that's worthwhile is coming over here.
Yeah, but that's because Kobe got the head got cut off for that idea. You understand?
He
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
want to. What he's saying is, if it came down to it, and you know China got the money, and he got the finances over there, he got the backing, and motherfucker, just like with Turkey Al Sheikh doing the boxing, if motherfucker be like, yo, where you want to go and play at? Man, I always wanted to play in the NBA, but shit, Kobe got his own lead over there in China, and them niggas giving out bags. I don't want to go over there. I want to
They
play
were
in
gonna
Kobe
go.
league.
They was gonna go, and that's why the
Who don't want to
league
play in that league? I want to
they
play
had
in
to
Kobe
stop.
league.
Right, that's the
The
point.
money just is the same.
Check this out.
But the
Now,
difference
I
is this Kobe league, and it's a
guess what,
cold ass motherfucking and it's a cold ass league. The way it's designed, the rules, everything, like the
Joker.
style.
Listen, Joker going, Luka Doncic going.
Yeah, because they
Not
would
just
love to
the
go back
black,
home.
not just the
Closer to
black,
home.
not just the black players.
It's
They're
closer to
going
home.
where the competition at, where the best players is at. They going.
On
That's
the
the
NBA
same.
tip, shout out to the Gasol brothers. Both of them got rings.
The Gasol was going. Gasol was on board.
I'm talking about both brothers
Well, I'm
got
saying,
rings for the
I get
Oh
it.
Euros.
no, he
I'm
was a
talking
part.
about.
Yeah,
I'm
I
talking
think he was
about.
a part of the business. Yeah, I think he
He
was a
was
business where he was gonna have a team or something.
he was on board. Like,
Yeah, he was gonna have a team or something
but
in the league.
yeah.
I think.
So But I was just saying, like, I just wanted just to show how things can change and how the powers that be can stop something
And move in a different direction.
start something. If
If
we
you sum
wanted
it
to
up,
go this
move
way,
in a different direction.
exactly. That's all I was saying. But go
I,
ahead,
I,
go
can't,
ahead. I ain't
I can't see them
want
taking. I can't see them taking out the NBA. It's too much money behind it.
Yeah, not now. Yeah, not now
Even with
because
Kobe,
Kobe is gone.
even with Kobe, it wasn't going to be enough.
Yeah,
But
no. Yeah. If the stars is gone,
People
bro.
was willing to try.
If you ain't got Kevin Durant, you take all right. So this is the thing: take all the black players out of the league, and I'm just saying, take all the black players from the NBA right now. Do the NBA survive?
yes,
How?
Because they'll make another star.
they're going to create another
Where?
star overnight.
I'm talking about where? The star to
Hold
who
on.
though?
Repeat that. No,
I said
Repeat that.
I said take every black player out of the NBA right now and do it survive.
I think more white people watch it than ever.
It'll be dead. It'll be dead in 10 years. I'm telling you this.
I think
Okay then. That's
more
all I'm
white people
saying.
will be
It'll
front
be
and
dead
center
in
than
10
you ever
years.
seen in your
Hey,
life.
This
white
is the
people don't even
information
watch.
age.
Hey,
It
white
don't
people
matter.
don't even
People,
watch
the
the
offense
NBA.
is the
Because there's too
Nah,
offense.
many
don't
black
say
people.
that.
Motherfuckers
There's
gonna want to
plenty
Too many
that
see.
black
do.
people.
Man, listen.
Hey,
Too many
dig.
White
niggas out
people
there.
don't even
Last
watch
time
the
I checked,
NBA.
the slam dunk is still the most exciting play. The alley hoop, the slam dunk is still the most exciting play in basketball. I don't give a fuck if you shoot that bitch from half court
Hey, no.
Why do you think
Every
Luka got traded to the
at
Lakers?
50%.
every play that's exciting, black folks do it.
Why did Luka go to the
Guess
They
hear me
Lakers?
shoot.
out though. Guess hear me out, because we already know that the black race was breeded to be athletic, like be the strongest, the best, all that shit. They was bred that way to slave. So it's no coincidence that we are so good at these sports, at these contests and shit. Far as going physicality. Well, that's just what we was bred to do. Like this,
But
we get
they have
built for
now, but
everything.
you have to acknowledge they have now brought on and made better because it's they lead the
So
European players.
this
It
what you
don't
telling
matter,
me.
man. I'm
You
trying to
telling me
tell you,
this.
man.
This is what I'm saying. I'm saying this. If no black person played in the NBA, it would be like it was before the merger. And the
It
reason why
would.
they brought black players to the league in the first place.
First place.
So if you
And
take
why in
them
the fuck? Hey,
away,
listen. Why in the fuck they go after N1? Why they destroy N1?
because they knew that was black dominated. It's just like the ABA back in the day. The same thing. They
They
had
had their
black
own
people had their
shoes.
own league.
They was on the tour. The fans could participate in it. It was nothing like that
It's
league,
the
man. That
same
was a
thing.
hell of a motherfucking
Hold
show.
on. Check this out. I'm gonna go even deeper.
And they really
Just like
could play. And it wasn't
remember
just
the
no Harlem
Negro leagues.
Globetrotters shit. They could play like the Harlem Globetrotters. It was just like that.
But listen, the Negro leagues in Major League Baseball, they had to bring these players because
And they
they was
did.
just better. They was just better.
Now
And so
I'm gonna cut and say if you just take all of the Anthony Edwards, if you take Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle's my guy, but if you take Anthony Edwards out of Minnesota, John Morant out of Memphis, Kevin Durant out of Houston, your boy Booker out of Phoenix, you get my numbers. If you take Embiid, Maxey off that squad, Boston, if you take Tatum and Jaylen Brown, ain't nobody gonna watch them games.
right. So this is the thing.
Ain't nobody gonna watch them games. So it's safe to say the NBA, where we had so many people. I mean, I just said his name earlier, Alonzo Mourning, who came from Georgetown, played behind the great Patrick Ewing, played in the NBA with Patrick Ewing, against Patrick Ewing. We had a plethora of stars that were American from different backgrounds. And in today's basketball, we don't know who half these dudes is because they not plugged or they good because they made it to the league. But other than that, they don't stand out.
At the end of the day,
it's a such thing of being the salt of the earth. Yeah, anybody ever heard that term? The salt of the earth.
My guy out watching wrestling, that's his finishing move. It's
I
called the
have
salt,
heard that.
salt of the earth.
I ain't hear you. What'd you say, Cheddar?
I did. I heard about it, but I can't remember what I heard it from
Okay. Well,
right now.
when you hear the term the salt of the earth, it's talking about us. Meaning, without us, ain't no flavor. It's
We,
bland.
we know that already.
Well, okay, so how is it if we the salt of the earth from the beginning of the creation of the earth, how in the fuck we ain't the salt of the fucking NBA or NFL or in Major League Baseball? We the salt in every motherfucking thing. So if you take us out, ain't nobody know they're gonna spit that shit out. It's bland. It don't taste right.
It's notable because damn near every commercial is rap music now.
Well, we the salt of the earth, man.
So
But the thing is, they make merchandise of us. We don't. Kobe was trying to do some, man. He was trying to do something that was nobody ever did. What Kobe was doing, was trying to do, is equivalent to what Noah building the goddamn ark.
he was trying to change.
Understand what the fuck I'm saying when I say what I say.
He was
Understand what I
trying to
just said.
change history.
Did you hear what I just said?
He
What
was
Kobe
trying to change
Bryant was
history.
trying to do is equivalent to Noah building the ark.
He was trying
They
to
had to
change
stop
history.
that. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but yeah,
Hey, we got to
that's
give
what
a
it is.
shout out to the chat. Miss Spirit 6 said there's too many NBA sons, which I understand where she coming from, but
Yeah,
you
I
can't
know
help it if a guy have
Luke
a son
Luke
that go
Walton.
in his
Yeah,
footsteps.
she right because Luke Walton. There ain't no way that motherfucker should have been in the league. But that's another story.
But that's another story. He was an all right basketball player, nothing to write home about.
That's why I ain't mad that
No
Bronny.
better than
Because
LeBron. I was gonna say, yeah, no better than them.
if Luke Walton can make the league, Bronny James can too. Ain't
Yeah,
that
I
a bit?
didn't have no beef with it. I didn't have no beef with it. I mean, if I was a
Hell
star
no.
basketball player, and my son, that's what he want to do, go on at it.
No, I'm saying from a basketball. I ain't talking about. I'm talking about basketball wise. If Luke Walton is good enough, Bronny James is too.
I got no beef.
Yeah, man. What the fuck I was gonna say?
Shelly, where you been, man? Shelly, you been real quiet over there, man.
Oh man, I be wanting us to go, man, so we can have a flow. Y'all, I'm over here messing with all these gadgets, man. I'm trying to stay gadgety.
Okay. I understand that.
Yeah. I
What
was.
is your opinion on today's college landscape with the NIL as compared to with the Euro players all coming in and being brought in because they have changed the direction? What is your opinion on that? Because you
Well,
play collegiate
Hey,
ball.
hold that one. I want to respond to something that Chet said earlier about Manu Bol. Do you know Manu Bol was 55 years old in the NBA? Who knew that?
Yeah.
Who
hey,
knew that?
you don't have no birth records.
Listen, they don't have a social security card. They ain't got no birth certificate. He
Nothing.
was 60. He was 60 in the league, nigga. Don't nobody know
Wow.
that. Though. But go ahead. Go ahead.
What I think about it is that I would, if I was younger, I would. I mean, if we can go back in time, I guess I would say I wish that I had the chance to receive NIL payments. That would have been something. But at the same time, I think that would have made something better for my future or my career in basketball because I would have been able to move my mom, my family with me, and it wouldn't have been a transition. But for those that are taking advantage of the money, I think that they're making college basketball actually stink because you're just going to get a whole bunch of guys transferring. Now you got people coming back from the NBA to play in college basketball, and it's just running. It's running the whole system amok. It's just making the whole. It makes the NCAA looks like they've been the biggest scammers of all time because now they don't even know how to handle the money that they're actually getting for these kids. So I just don't see it being a good thing. But I think in the overall end, I think it's going to destroy college basketball as a whole. Um, I just don't see it being the same way that it used to be.
Maybe
So
even college sports.
at a whole, shit. I mean, in a minute, it's going to be a transgender girl playing on the boys squad, and nobody gonna know, or the boys gonna be on the girls squad, and nobody will even know it. And it's just gonna be, it's just getting to a point where I think things are just getting crazy. But
Well, it's getting crazy, but this the only reason why it's been getting crazy. All right, I'm gonna use this analogy. You remember on Eddie Murphy's stand up, I believe it was Raw. I believe it was the Raw stand up when he said, if you starving and you give somebody a Ritz cracker,
man, that motherfucker Ritz, that motherfucker showed in his belly.
so listen, so now listen. Now it's funny, and that shouldn't have me dying laughing because he wasn't lying. But what I'm saying, I'm using that to compare it to the college kids that was getting robbed. The company, the universities made billions.
Shout out to the old Manning brothers.
Yep.
But I'm saying they made billions. Don't you want your piece of the pie? Now, they're making these billions not because they don't have players. They're making these billions off of these players. And for them
Yeah.
not to get anything, now, had they started off giving the players money, now it wouldn't be a thing. You understand? It wouldn't be a problem. But them holding and starving these kids out and doing these things to them, and then when you give it to them, now this the problem. They act like
How
it's a
many?
rich
How
crowd.
many? How many stadiums have been built off the backs of athletes
No,
alone?
how many islands have been bought? How about that?
Man, it's more deeper than you're right.
You know,
But they're
but
doing
you're
so
right. I
much.
get what you're saying. I get.
Yeah, but what I'm
I'm
saying
with
is
you.
like it's a lot of shit that has been going. Man, listen, man, I almost want to do a trail on my insurance money. I'm never using this shit. I'm never using it. But if I do use it, my rates go up higher. But if I don't use it, it's just going to a person that this has got to be the biggest scam I ever. Because
No,
why can't I have an insurance company and be reputable as the same way as Allstate or
no.
Nationwide?
Check this out. If you have an accident, your rate go up. If you don't have an accident, your rate go up. So it don't matter. Your rate going up. Period. You can listen. I've been with Progressive for about 5 years, and I ain't never had a goddamn speeding ticket. I ain't had a parking ticket. I ain't had an accident. I had a perfect record driving. No nothing. My shit still go up. So all that shit about they say, well,
It's been
if you
scared. Listen, if
right,
this is not
that's right.
what who owns these insurance companies and who is getting the kickback off of this shit?
The
Because
government.
it's a
He said,
scam.
"Who is?"
The government, everything. Remember, it was a point in time where the government, before it was insurance, used to be non-profit until the government got involved. They insurance companies used to be non-profit.
Now we have no choice.
No, because the government got involved, and now they saying, "Hey, this is about money." So guess what? Even if I remember when my house got broken in Birch Park. This was years ago, obviously, but I remember all I had to do was say, "Hey, they broke in, they took this, they took that." Got the police to come out there and look. Whoop, rewham, boom. Send it to the insurance company. I got a police report. In 2 weeks, I had my check.
Yeah.
Nah,
Probably wasn't even.
it don't
It
work
probably
like that because too many people abuse the system.
No, but this the thing. It was the system had been being abused. We just didn't know about it. But when we found out about it, that's when it became insurance fraud. See, a
Fraud.
lot of people.
Yeah, too many
That's
black
what people
people
don't
doing it.
understand. It was no such thing as insurance fraud until
Cause
black
they wasn't
people.
investigating the goddamn thing when they said that shit was happening. No
Right, right.
investigation.
No,
Well,
because as long as you paid your premium and your shit didn't lapse, they had to pay you.
well, they
But
said
Nah,
when
when
it ain't
black
black
like
folks,
that no more.
they
right,
said
when
anytime black people get involved, we abuse it though. That's our issue.
Well,
We
no,
abuse
no,
it.
it was already abused. It was already being abused because the people that set it up, they was doing it all the time. But it wasn't illegal until your black ass started doing it.
It wasn't just because we was black. It's because the way we use it. It's the same
Well,
thing.
no, they
The
was this
banking
the thing.
industry. It's the
Go
same thing in the
Google.
banking industry. It's the they said the truth is when black people get a hold of something, we abuse it. We don't know how to operate it. Yes, of course you can find your gray areas to, get your little whatever, whatever. But we get in abuse shit. It's the same way they do with the banking, with any industry. Like, yeah, obviously black people, they don't technically want us in it, but if we do get in it, we abuse it. Food stamps, whatever. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh,
Hey,
just use the
this
black
this
card
was
as the way
crazy.
not to cut us
This is
out.
crazy. Um, food stamps wasn't created for black people, right?
Well, we know that.
Well,
That's
this is the thing. This is the thing. The people that was created for, they was abusing it before black people even got it. So, but it's just publicized on bulletin boards and ticker tapes everywhere you look when a black person do it. That's all. That's the only difference. It ain't like we did it no more than them and no worse than them. It's just when you do it, everybody knows. And that's the only difference. And that's with everything.
I
I don't
don't
care
believe in
what
that.
you say.
I don't
Well,
believe
I'm
in
just
that.
saying,
not gonna
I
say
don't
it's
in
not
believe in
about
that.
today's
belief.
society, everybody can get it.
Well,
It's
I'm
the
just
fact that the
saying.
numbers show that when black people get it, we stay on it. It's the
Yeah, because
difference.
that's the numbers that's reported.
But that's the numbers that we looking at. When they break it down by
That's the numbers that's reported, man. That's all I'm
no,
gonna say.
no, it's not about report. It's about when they broke it down. Huh? I don't.
Are you
You
listening?
good?
Man, are you hearing
No,
yourself?
I understand both sides of the coin, but at the same note, if it's easy to say that's the numbers that's reported, then we don't know the numbers that's not reported.
Right. So how you gonna
So
nail
we
that
have to
down
go
to
by
say
what
that?
is presented at
Right.
the end of the
Okay.
day.
Okay.
It's
So guess
statistically
what? Listen.
proven
So
right
this is the
now,
thing.
and everybody knows it, that there's more white people on food stamps. We know that. Everybody know that.
Well, no, everybody don't know that, but this is the thing. This is
Then
the thing.
that's sad if they don't
Yeah, this is the
in
thing
the
though. This is
database.
the when you can only go by what's presented, that's only half of the story. So it's safe to say, because you got it's a saying, believe half of what you see and none of what you hear, right? So just because you see, all right, they can put up numbers, right? Anybody can put up numbers. Does that mean those numbers are accurate? Is that what you're saying? No. So I'm not believing that. Now I might not know what the numbers actually is, but I know that number is not correct because
They don't have to tell you nothing. They've been lying to you since you came out your mama's ass. So today they're gonna tell you the truth about anything, right? Is that what we saying? That's where we at right now. So I ain't saying that all of us or all of them, that you can't say that. I'm saying what's good for them is good for us. They had to learn it from somewhere. You just don't come up with things. Some things has to be, an example has to be set for you to follow. So now, is it right? No. But let's be honest, man. The people that's in control, they do things that you don't even understand. You don't even know. And that's just what it is, bro. Now, do black people abuse shit? I'm not saying they don't. That wasn't even the question. That's not what I was talking about. But I get it, because
And
we have to say
clap,
it.
clap, 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 clap.
We have to say it. You know what I mean? So, but I get it.
I mean, because we definitely live in different times where it's an equal opportunity smoke on making it. You know what I mean? You just said it. They moved in a different direction, and they can. It's they lead. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
I don't own it. Billionaires own that, and they
And
can
then,
make the
Hey, that's
decisions.
why it's cool that motherfuckers got other leads, because I ain't gonna lie, I do enjoy watching the big three. I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all been seeing this women's league that they've been playing in, that be getting higher ratings than the WNBA.
hey, it was a little birdie said something. I think it was on All the Smoke podcast, or it might have been All the Smoke. It might have been just Stacks was talking to somebody, and they were saying, because Stacks played in the Big Three, right? Steven Jackson, didn't he
Yeah,
play in the Big
yeah,
Three?
yeah.
Right.
He was one of the
So
first. Yeah.
guess what? The Big Three was supposed to be 5-on-5 full court. Did you know that?
I remember that.
How many people knew that the original idea that Cube had was a full court 5-on-5 basketball league? Who knew that?
I did.
Nope, I didn't.
They said no. Guess who said no? The NBA.
I was gonna say the NBA.
The
They fought that.
NBA said no. Now, they said you could do this, but you can't do 5-on-5, because guess what? Just like Kobe was trying to do, who do you don't you man, the players,
Hey,
LeBron, KD, Anthony Edwards, John Morant in Cube League though. See what I'm talking about? They
way to
said
way to
no.
way to go on
So
the chats. I see you put it up on the screen.
Yes,
I
sir.
see you put it up on the screen. I was gonna say I can respond to her all night, but anybody see what else she had wrote? That is called capitalism. Football and basketball pays for almost every sport in college. So the kids play other sports. Play other sports are getting subsidized.
yeah, because that's what football is, the money grab for every university. It's never basketball, it's football. Football is the money grab. Football funds every other sport at the university. I don't care what university it is. The only universities that don't get funded by sports is the Ivy League schools, because they got billionaires that come
The
from those
the
schools that
donors.
fund them. But what I'm saying is, like, yo, U of M's, yo, Michigan State, yo, Indiana Hoosiers. Even Indiana is a basketball school. Football funds everything though. So that's a given. But she correct on that.
Okay.
Excellent,
Okay.
excellent, excellent. Anybody? Az Mazon, you got anything on your mind, brother? This
We
is not
love you,
our
sir.
regular show day, so we freelancing and having a good show. Matter
This
of
a
fact, we
beautiful
probably
Friday.
we might shoot
It's
up
Friday the
all
13th,
this
y'all.
episode through. Friday
Man,
the
this a
13th.
beautiful Friday. Hey, listen, this a beautiful Friday. And man, I ain't gonna lie, it was looking, hey, dig, Black Hands will tell you, today it looked like it was gonna tsunami today a little bit how I was looking outside out here. I'm
Nah,
like,
it's
damn, it's
cold
getting a
as
little
hell.
weird. It was
It got
dark. I'm
cold.
like, what the hell? I'm looking
Yeah.
like I'm looking at the sky, it was dark all day. I'm saying, what the hell?
No, it was
But
like
I didn't even
81
know it was Friday the 13th.
degrees. And then it dropped before I came in. It was like, because I drove all day today, and it was like 80, 75, 80 degrees. I think 80 was the top. Then about 5 o'clock, about 4 o'clock, right before the show started, it got cold as hell. Like it started blowing, the wind started blowing and shit. It was raining off and on, you know what I mean, all day. But it just was a weird day though, you know what I mean? For
It
for
was,
for
it was
for
sunny
Phoenix
and
anyway.
48 here. Virginia boasted sunny and 48.
Yeah, but what it was though, Cheddar Bob, what I really was thinking about, like going into this weekend and going into next weekend too, when we talk about, it's a big fight with Ron Garcia and they undercards, those four boxers we was talking about, two on gonna fight. That's in Shakur's Gary Russell, the one that you like, that you think will be a tough fight for him, Black Hands and Hitchinson, they offering to defend their title uh next weekend. So that's gonna be a big fight week next week. Of course, we got the All-Star game this week and I don't know what to really think about it. Like for real. Like I don't even know what to expect. But guys, I really wanted y'all to answer this question. Cause this what I would endorse to make it good. Make the All-Star game the American All Stars versus the All World team.
They doing that already.
No, it's been proposed, but it ain't been official yet.
Nah, bro, they doing
I think
the
that's what's happening.
international team.
Motherfuckers ain't talked about it, but I'm talking about like not just the people in the NBA. I'm talking about the whole world.
I don't want to see that. I want to see East versus West. I
Hell
agree
no,
with
East
my
and
man
West.
earlier on the
It's
show.
outdated. It's dated.
If I'm watching the NBA,
That's
I
just
got a
dated.
channel where I can watch the
We're
Euro players
moving in
on.
a new direction.
They
Mhm.
not. Hey, listen, it flat out. They moving in a new direction, and they need to add that because that's the new direction they going in. We got to start seeing like how we can really like put them against them. Cause guess what? When y'all watch that ABA shit, that's how it happened. All the black players and the best players in the motherfucking NBA and the ABA, they came together on their own and said we gonna play each other
I
and pick the
understand. That was
venue.
way back.
They went
In
they went on
today's
their
world, but
own accord to show, oh,
you
y'all think y'all the best? We think we the best league. Y'all think y'all the best league?
you do
And they
get
went
though, we
head to
had the
head,
Olympics for that.
and that changed history. That changed
But
history.
we
I
had
just
the
want to see a
Olympics for that.
competitive. I want to see some competitiveness, man. That
But
Well,
we
same
have
East
the
West shit.
Olympics for that.
no, that but the
Listen,
Olympics don't
the
the
Olympics ain't
Olympic
like this.
yeah. Yeah, it ain't the
We play
same.
the world.
Yeah, it
Man,
ain't the
We
we
play
same.
the
both
world.
these
And if
people
you
in
did that on a
listen,
regular basis, I'm gonna
man,
get tired of seeing us play them all the time.
man, listen.
Well,
No,
this is the thing.
this ain't just
This is
them. This is
you know what's
all
the
them
difference?
together, fool. Is
Yeah,
you
right.
listen?
This
This is
yep,
not
that's the
individual
difference.
countries. This is all the
Right.
best that they got in the whole entire world on one team.
Yeah, because see, when you in the Olympics, you only play China.
Listen,
So China might have two stars. You go to Yugoslavia might have one star. But
exactly.
if you go into all stars in the NBA, that's all of the foreigners that's good on
So
one
would
Yeah,
team.
you like to
against
see
just
that
American
every
All
year?
Stars.
Well, listen. This is the thing.
Just think about how competitive that
I
gonna
just
be.
popped my
Cause we
popcorn
taking
and
it
mind my
personal
business.
already.
I mean, I get it, but I would
No,
like to
go
see
ahead. Black
Giannis.
hands. I ain't hear you. My bad. My
Oh,
bad.
no,
I
I
ain't
was just saying I just want I just get my popcorn and mind my business because I can't control nothing. It don't matter what I want to see. If you ask me, the game that I love is gone forever. So I just
Yeah,
got
I'm gonna say it's
popcorn.
gone.
I just got popcorn and I just let everything go. And I watch because I love the sport and I love the game. But I ain't invested really like how I used to be in nothing, and really nothing, even in football, because things once it's entertainment, now it's different for me, and then I just watch it as entertainment. I get my popcorn. That's it.
And it's, 'cause that's what they said about this year's All Star game. That it's really gonna be for entertainment, the international team. But the diehard fans still want to see East West because I want to see Giannis play with Brunson and Brown. That's the East. I want to see Embiid and Giannis on the floor at the same time, on the same squad, up against the
So,
best of the
hey,
West.
he said it though. He said it. Az said it. They moving in
Different direction.
yeah, and and guess what? They're highlighting and they're what are spotlighting the European players, and
Yes,
that's
they are.
what it is. And that's what it is. So
I'm
once you
just saying.
understand
That's why
that,
I was saying your
yeah.
favorite player. I said your favorite player. I sent it to you earlier. That's why I wanted you to say when I sent it to you. I wanted to. I know you probably gonna wait to say it right now. That's why I wanted you to say. What do you think about? I said they're gonna go after Kevin Durant. Cause said that you see who he said. He's made it specific. That was the historical. You know he don't be controversial like that. Did you hear what he said in that interview?
Who, James Harden?
No, Kevin
Hey,
Durant.
Oh
I
yeah.
ain't even watch it. I just now seeing it.
Man,
I seen the boxing one, but I didn't see that you sent the other one. I just seen that now,
man,
but I ain't even watch it yet. So I'm gonna go watch it right now. Hold on.
it's deep, y'all, because it's something that's going on in the league that we discussing that like is bigger than what we probably think. It's probably a tug of war right now with the American player because you got to think, man, the players union really been squeezing the juice out of the damn NBA, man, making them have to pay them like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say foreigners are more compliant with American regulations. As long as they rich, they don't give a damn. They'll keep the narrative. But we
Oh
already
yeah.
see it. We already keep seeing some rebels, just like Jokic and Luca, and that's why Luca got traded. People don't know that trade was bigger than just that wasn't trying to make the Lakers better and no shit. That trade was a statement to foreign players, man. Like, man, y'all gotta watch it. I wish I would have sent it to y'all too, man. My apologies, man, for not sending it to y'all. Cause I think I sent it to Cheddar
Hey,
Bob and I sent it to
Yeah, because
okay,
I
he
heard,
back. I'll be
I
quiet.
seen a little bit of it, but they really didn't elaborate.
he was on point, and that's that. And this is it goes into what I was saying too. Like they're moving in a different direction, and then this is the thing. They want to
But guess
question.
go off what he said first for
Yeah, he said.
everybody on the panel to know.
Well, okay, so he said he was talking like they was questioning the old heads or the veterans, the veteran American players, like how they play in the All Star game, like they not playing hard. And they veterans, they on their way out. In my opinion,
Hmm.
Kevin Durant, even Steph Curry. Steph Curry ain't got but a few years left.
Yeah, they
He
done.
in his mid-30s. LeBron, all the stars that they have right now that's been dominating the league for the last 10 years,
Paul
say
George, Kawhi Leonard,
they on their way
they on
out.
their way out.
But then you got these younger players, that's European players that really don't care about the game. They just out here. They think is in their mind this is
Cash out.
a circus game, basically. They all on the floor. He's like they shooting from half court. They ain't playing no D. It's like, but you want to question the old heads about how we playing the game, or how we
Yeah.
not playing, and that's crazy because Go
Durant
to
seen the writing on the wall that they trying to make them extinct.
no, they moving in another direction, man. At the end of the day, it's just what it is, man. I don't know how you get it. You can't get around that. And not saying that Durant and them is washed up, but they on their way out. They only got a couple years left.
And
All
the
of them that
league
I
ain't
know.
trying to replace them either.
No, they're moving, and
And him calling it out is cool, but I see nothing coming out of it because they
well,
gonna do what they gonna do.
he wasn't really calling it out. He was just checking. He was what do you say, soft checking the reporter, because the reporter was asking the question, and he said what he said,
He said
and
what he felt.
right, and he was really saying, like, basically he was saying, man, get the fuck out of my face with that. This is what it is. You know what I mean? I know what you're trying to do. No. Anyway, he said you need to be asking them that. That's what he basically was saying. You need to ask them that. Jokic and Luca, you need to ask them the question you just asked me
And
about
that's
playing.
that's that's like an indictment on their two biggest European stars.
Right.
That's
Because they don't give
that's
a damn. They
a
don't care
that's a
about the game.
direct indictment. He
So
said they
listen.
be laying
And to
around
your
the
point,
court, kicking and throwing up anything. He was like,
look,
y'all don't be criticizing those guys, asking those guys about, you know what I'm saying, their
to your
effort.
point. Look, to your point. Say you leave the league up to the European players. They don't give a fuck about it. This gonna die. The league gonna die because they don't give a shit about the league. They don't care about the game.
Or the history of it or nothing. Only the us
That's
Americans do
right.
because it's our game. And
It's gonna
that's what
die.
motherfuckers that's what the elite, but they don't care because they like, you know what? They like we
I,
always gonna have the American slave. That's how they feel.
no, I'm yeah too. And then guess what? The foreign players gonna be like, you know what? Oh, the league is dying. I'm going back home. How about
Mhm.
that one? How about that? I'm going back
And
home, man.
playing my home league.
Right. So now, so basically, they will ruin the league.
The
It will
league
be
wanted that.
ruined. It would be ruined, bro.
They wanted that.
Well, I'm just saying they probably didn't see it that far through, but if that was to happen and the league flop or whatever, and the stars leave, the European players gonna be like, "Well, I'm going back home. I done made my money. I'm going back home." Now, where that lead the league is dead.
Well,
So
The divide is already happening right now.
I understand
I feel like by that statement, how he said it, he said the European players. He said us American players and vets. He draw the line right there. You talking about a Hall of
right.
Fame 3 time, ain't already a 2 time world champion, 2 time Finals MVP. Know what I'm saying? You talking about a first ballot Hall of Famer, one of the greatest of all time. Just said that publicly during All Star Weekend.
because he understands. He sees it. He see it. And it's the thing is, he had to say it because he know he's on his way out. And rather than say it after he leave, I'm gonna say it right now because I see it right now. You see
With
that?
Yeah.
with piggyback on what James Harden said today about no loyalty in the NBA.
Yeah.
Because they understand. They understand that these players are understanding that the people that run the league, they ain't loyal to you. So you got to be like, man, I got to do what's best for me. And it fuck this organization shit. It used to be about it used to be about the name on the front of the jersey. That's when the league first was birthed. It was about, I don't even think they had names on the back of their jerseys.
Now it's about who
The
what
name. Now
organization
it's
is
about
willing
the
to pay
name
me.
that's on the back of the jersey, like, because they understand, like,
Because Jordan did that.
well,
Jordan
I'm just saying,
revolutionized the marketing of the modern day. Player. That's the and it was really Nike. It really wasn't even a league. Nike the one revolutionized and marketing the professional athlete. And
Hey,
Jordan
they
just was the
they broke
perfect first guy,
down
man.
they broke
They
down the
struck
numbers.
gold.
They broke down the numbers that Harden done made off every team he done went to.
Well,
He
yeah,
didn't got a lot of
I
money out
get
the
him.
league.
Well, yes, he did.
And this is why I don't care. I don't mind players getting money and not like your Deshaun Watson. I'm glad my brother got his money. Yeah, he suffered an injury, but guess what? They don't. The Cleveland Browns didn't give me a fully guaranteed contract. Who was up? What's up? Somebody mute your mic. Hey, somebody,
I don't
the
know what the hell
audio
that is.
messed
Who
up.
stuff is that?
Who talking?
I don't know
Hey,
who that is.
that shit is terrible. Whoever it is.
Cheddar Bob,
Mhm.
what's the deal?
Man, Cheddar Bob, your audio is garbage. Y'all hear y'all? Oh no, it's quiet now.
It's better not. Oh wow.
No, nah. You ain't even. I don't even know. You in the potato chip bag. You ain't in the Matrix.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell going on with his audio.
I don't. Hey, is a statement being made?
I don't know, but it sound. I don't know. Y'all can hear me, right?
We hear you loud and clear. I hear AZ my zone.
Yeah. I don't know. Cheddar Bob, you might want to go out. I don't even think he can go
Yeah,
out.
he can't go
Close it
out.
out. Right.
Yes, sir.
There he go.
Damn. Well, so it ain't. That wasn't him.
Y'all heard somebody else on
Who?
here?
No, it's somebody's got the audio.
It's
I think it's
clicking and
it must
and
be that
Somebody
must be
audio messed up.
that must be Chandler. He need to mute his mic. Mute Chandler mic, Chet.
He already muted. Somebody else, it's just us on here,
No,
but
it's good
he on
now.
there, but he got
Whatever
it muted.
whoever did now it's good now. You clear? Everybody hear me?
Yeah,
yeah, you clear.
everything good, man.
Yeah.
We don't
Whoever
hear
ain't
it
got
no
no
more.
avatar, whoever ain't got no picture on anything, that's the one who had the audio
That's
issue.
why I said. So it was him. It was whatever he had going on. It was messed up. But now
It
I'm trying to
sounded
get
like a
this video.
scamming signal.
I done forgot what the hell I was talking about. Trying to get that shit. Hey,
Hey, it was a jamming signal.
well, it wasn't us. They wasn't jamming us though. We was loud and clear. And Chet wasn't saying nothing. I'm like, hey,
Yeah, we thought it was him.
right.
I was upstairs right quick. I had to have my IT guy go over some of this shit with me.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey, IT
someone
is
was
major,
amused.
man. You gotta have an IT, man. Listen, you gotta have
Yeah,
IT.
because I'm looking, know what I'm saying, to get a plug in. Well, I can get a plug in, know what I'm saying, remotely for when I want to describe some of my point of views, I can pull it up on the screen. You see what
I,
Yes.
I'm saying? It's probably a tool I can buy that can make it where I can be connected to his server where I can do
no,
that.
all you gotta do is you gotta get an interface. It's the same like the one I got. Know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You gotta get one of them, and
I'm
then
just
you
talking
can.
about software wise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just talking about software wise. Like if I want to just like say right now when my avatar is up, I can pull some up Like how he pull a video up, I can do it from remotely from here or through the same account and put it. Know what I'm saying? Pull it up like a
Got you.
video to make
Yep,
what I'm
you're
saying
right. I got to figure
for
that out.
supporting factors and stuff. Yeah, I feel like it's a tool. Probably I gotta get
Yeah, yeah,
so
man.
I can be logged in. Know what I'm
Damn,
saying? I can be logged,
what
not
the fuck?
just invited, but actually logged into the server, so it can know what I mean. Because that'll go. That'll be dope
Woo.
too, man. Because I already know I can tell by when we have our chats, and when everybody be putting like they different gifts in there.
Yeah.
You see everybody personality different, but everybody shit funny.
You could, yeah, yeah. I see. I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I want to see that shit on the show. That dynamic that know what I mean, on the show too, because that's all we doing is bringing
Yeah,
what we
we can
do.
be able to do all that shit.
Yeah, we just bringing our flavor to the show. Everybody got their own flavor.
I ain't gonna lie, man. The shit look good, man. The shit look really fucking good right now, bro. Like our aesthetic is really looking okay, man. And like I said, man, I just want to keep improving, man. And like I said, man, it all depends on us, man. It's how far we want to go. That's basically how far we're gonna go. So if we got any doubters that's on the panel, man, or whatever,
In
hopefully
the
that
audience,
won't
never the
overrule.
panel.
Well, I'm just saying, even the panel sometimes is. I mean, hell yeah, it could be me. Shit, I could be the one that ain't even thinking like I should be, but I'm gonna put in 110%, man, and hopefully that we can, like I said, keep moving forward. Um, I will be getting you guys out the shirts, man. I said this week I'm gonna go ahead and go get them and make them. Happy Face Podcast. I want to put HFP PS on there, and then put everybody knows their name on it, and rock it like that, man. But thing is moving forward, man. We gonna get better and better. We're getting better and better. Um, we've been having better and better shows. We're coming up with even just conversating, man. We're just having a good time. This is the Happy Face Podcast show. Um, we're gonna try to do what it do every single week. Like I said, this is just our kickback show. That Wednesday is our regular show. We will have more topics for you guys. We like to always dibble and dabble in everything that we like to talk about. It might be from here to there. You never know where we're gonna stop. But I love having these conversations all the time. I like listening to us talk because it just reminds me of those days. And I wouldn't want those days to end, but hey, at the same time, I know we're grown and we got more issues. We got stuff to talk about more. We got car problems. What I'm saying. We got fixing the toilet, motherfucking cutting the grass, fixing the lawnmower, putting alternators in cars and shit. It's all type of shit that go wrong in our life, but we just gotta keep holding strong to everything and just hold tight, man, because time flies. It just keeps rolling. Did you get it, man? What you had to do?
Hey, I often wonder how would it be if LB was still here to be in on some of these conversations, man. It would be hilarious, man.
I think it every time. But I
Cause
also think of the shit that he has avoided, missed.
nah,
Uh,
hey, you know what? That it takes it gotta take you to to not suffer, right? So like you're right when you say the things that he don't have to go through now. You know what I mean? But
at the same time, we just think about like when he was here, it's like how we used to interact. All of us had a interaction with him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody individually, collectively too. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
I mean,
yeah.
'cause you look at it like this to be experiencing what just your changes in your own body, the witnessing the people that's going leaving this earth as never before. I mean, every day they get closer and closer to our ages. Then the health, your health, and nobody gave us a manual on how to get old, even though we watched plenty of people get old before us.
Right, but we was looking at them and experiencing a wrong example though. Right, there was the
Now,
wrong
now we're in a world where you can do your best to try to eat better and what I mean, drink the right water because there's technology and it's out there.
Well,
But it still don't get no easier to get older.
I told you that about 2 years ago.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? It's we gotta pay attention to that. But I want to say this,
Dr. Bo is your best friend.
Hey, you mother. Listen, I just got my re-up for my cleanse. Now my second cleanse. I mean my first cleanse of the year. Right?
Man, I got backup bottles.
So yeah, man. But I want to say something. Cheddar Bob, you spoke somebody up the other day. And she just called me right now. Like, I ain't even answer though. Chantel.
Wow.
You talked her ass up. You know what I mean?
Well, definitely tell her to tune into the show.
Yeah, but if I tell her that, it might be more than I really want to experience.
It's all good. It's all good. Can y'all hear me on this one?
Very, very, very clear.
Nah, you clear. That's the one you should use.
I gotta figure out my other one then because was I too loud on the other one or too low?
It was low. It was a low muffle to it though.
Yeah.
You can hear you clear, but it was a muffle.
Okay, I gotta figure that out.
That's clear now.
I might be speaking into the wrong side of my microphone. I might need to have it the other way when I'm using it.
Yeah, but this one right here, that one you clear, you louder. That's the one you gotta. That's the one right there, and then figure the other one out.
So, can y'all hear the? Y'all don't hear the air horn then, huh?
Yeah, we hear it now. Well, if you did it now, we probably would hear it real clear. Earlier, it was going in and out.
Do it now. I ain't hear it.
So you don't hear one now?
Nope.
No, we don't hear no air horn.
Okay, I gotta figure that out. Let me see if y'all hear it this time. Oh, okay.
And whatever you did, you started echoing.
Am I echoing now?
No, it wasn't no echo. Hey, just while he doing that, a healthy drink that you might want to that you might want to drink, and it's extra good. It was created by nutritionalists and herbalists, professors and doctors. Celsius, man. Celsius. If you ever heard of Celsius, it's low carbs, no fat, no sugar. Excellent for hydration, energy. and it's healthy. It ain't no and no additive sugars, no preservatives, none of that. So yeah, if you into, you know how like drinking water is it gets mundane a little bit, so to speak, you know.
Yes, it does.
So sometimes you want to drink something with a little taste to it, but you don't want no soda because that ain't good. We don't drink soda. We don't drink you know, teas and all that shit from the stove, man. That shit is garbage, man. Make your own tea with honey or cut out that bullshit sugar and the preservatives. But this Celsius is a good brand and it's good for you, man. And they good. So yeah. They cost a little money. They cost a little bit, but you know how it go. The shit that's good for you costs more than the garbage. You know what I mean?
That's
So
exactly what they did it for. Look, it took me a while to come around, but I believe in sparing no expense for your health.
I've been telling you that. Hell yeah. Hey, that spring water, Mountain Pink, Banana. I think it's Banana. Uh, what else? I can't think of the other one, but that's good spring water, man. That purified water and all that.
No, I
Leave
don't
that
drink
shit
that
alone.
much.
Right. Leave that shit alone. That shit they talk about drinking water and all that. No, leave that shit alone.
Kill your ass.
Hell yeah. You'll stay thirsty and you'll piss out everything that you need. You know what I'm
All your
saying? The
minerals.
protein. Yeah, the proteins you need and you'll be pissing that shit out. So just a little reminder of a little health fact that might help us. You know what I mean? So it's been doing great for me. My vitals was excellent today. I'm down 3 pounds since Tuesday. So yeah. So
What's up?
That's awesome. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Health is wealth.
It's your best wealth.
and I ain't even started my cleanse. So I'm gonna start my cleanse Monday, and it's a 2 week cleanse, and we're gonna see. I'm looking to lose another 10 pounds in them 2 weeks just off of the cleanse, and we'll see. I'll keep you posted.
I'm Dr. Bowen every other day. Matter of fact,
Hey,
I'm
that
Dr.
doctor.
Bowen right now.
Hey, that Dr. Bowles. Hey, listen, man. Hey, if you know, you know, man. Look up Dr. Bowles, man. What are
It's,
you talking
I,
about?
I I had my doctor check it out, and my doctor said, "This is everything you need right here. It's all natural."
Hey, I told you that when hey, listen, money. If you know me, you know I'm gonna tell you what it is.
I ain't
I
saying
ain't
nothing. I've
gonna
been
tell
using
you
this
no
since
fucking
then.
lie.
Hey,
You
I've been
know?
using this since then. They gave me Linzess. I said, no, I don't want that. They don't really work. And it had you peeing out your booty. So I said, nah, I'm gonna just stick with what's been working.
Right.
You know, because I'm dealing with a thyroid type deal. You remember they diagnosed me when you was in Florida with hyperactive thyroid. So
Yeah.
now that I'm older, it's been unchecked since then, and none of the VA doctors would diagnose me. I'm telling them all the symptoms, and they, oh, well, here, try this pill, try that pill. Finally, I said, So they finally gonna get me into the actual specialist for your thyroid because all the readings is normal, except my thyroid's producing the hormone that it don't need. It's just producing it, like mass amounts of it. So it's causing constipation. It's causing weight gain, even though I walk 2 miles a day.
Well, check
And
this out.
so I had to flip and go get some apples and you know what I mean, really work my diet so that I don't end up being 307 pounds again.
Listen, this is what you gotta do. Now tell me if when you go to the doctor, if they tell you this. Cut the carbs. I mean, cut the sugar. Cut your sugar. Listen, everything is all our ailments is tied to sugar. So When you cut back on your soda and your bread and your pasta, I ain't saying you got to stop it altogether. I'm saying
I don't
cut
even eat white
back.
bread no more.
I'm just saying, no, any kind of bread, cut back.
Even 100% wheat bread is bad.
Cut back, yes. Listen, bread is your enemy because once it gets in your system, guess what it does?
It
It
turns
turns.
into sugar. But
Okay.
according to the studies, they say 100% wheat bread, not that
Mm-mm.
other shit that just say wheat bread.
No,
100% wheat bread
no, you
is
got
supposed to be lights out.
no. It's Ezekiel bread. If you're gonna eat bread, if you gotta eat bread, right? Some people has to have bread, right? And I get it, but if you gotta eat it, Ezekiel bread, right? Low carb Ezekiel bread.
I never
Now,
heard of the Ezekiel bread. That's kind of new.
man, Google it. Man, listen, the shit is gonna cost you, right? It's gonna
Do they
cost you
sell it
now.
at the grocery store?
It's gonna cost you. Oh
If
no,
I go
yeah.
down the bread aisle, I can find Ezekiel bread.
Well, not at Walmart so much,
No,
but you
I
gotta
don't
go
even
to
shop
like
there.
you gotta go to like well, do y'all have a Sprouts or we got a store called AJ's here, right? We got Whole Foods, we got
Okay.
AJ's, and we got Sprouts. That's where you gotta go.
Okay, here's Food City.
We got Food City here, but that
You
ain't
get Kroger, Food City, or
no, no.
and Walmart, and I don't buy groceries from them.
Well, no, what else? That's all y'all got there? You got to
Yeah,
go
we
to a
don't.
place like a superfood store. Google superfood stores in your area. That's where you're gonna find it. Cause we got AJ out here. We got AJ's, we got Sprouts, and we got Whole Foods. Them the places that you go. Now they're grocery stores, they're produce, but they're all organic, all natural type of shit. It ain't no, you ain't gonna find too much of box shit there. It's
Okay,
all
yeah, the
mostly.
Food City out here is kind of a high end grocery store. Everything
Damn,
out here
straight up.
based off the people
Hey,
that got money.
AZ, my zone. You got your ears on? Probably not. But he could tell you out here,
Yeah.
Food City is like, hey, tell him about.
Yeah, Food City is like stores. Food City, sure.
Oh wow!
Hey, listen, we don't go to no goddamn Food City. Listen. Now, I'll go to Food City, but guess what I'm getting out of Food City? I'm getting the spices like the cinnamon sticks, the sage, the garlic,
Oh
the
yeah,
garlic
you gotta
powder,
got
the turmeric powder,
spices and
all the
shit.
spices.
All that shit.
Because they have all that shit there, like for when you're trying to get your remedies, your natural remedies.
Okay,
Yeah, and the
But
peppers and all that shit.
anything else,
Yeah.
man, listen, I ain't fucking around in Food City.
no, that's all we got is Food City.
Damn,
That's like
damn.
because they started here.
Well, if that's all you know, I guess it don't matter. But see, being out
Because
here,
like
you
okay,
get kind of
you remember
spoiled.
Piggly Wigglies?
Hell yeah! Oh my God, man. Well, yeah, they got them in Florida.
Okay, you know who
But
the
what was
people
I
who
so
own Food City is who
on
used to
Piggly
own
Wiggly?
Piggly Wiggly. They still
All
own
right,
Piggly
so
Wiggly.
now where was my spot at in Florida? Do you remember my spot?
And what you talking about Win Dixie?
No. Remember we used to go to damn Publix. God damn it,
Oh,
that's our
Publix.
spot.
Jesus. Yes.
Publix, man. That was the spot
Publix.
in Florida.
Hey, Publix was on the whole food level and still is.
That's what I'm saying. That's why remember I got that one juice that had 20,000 percent B12 in it. And we
Yep.
went back to the store and I couldn't find it because I was looking at it. I was trying to find it and I couldn't find it no more. I don't know if that was a misprint, but I don't think it was a misprint. It was just that was the brand. That was like the
And it
whole
might
food.
have been, and you might have caught the only one on the shelf.
That was the only one. I wish I'd have bought more, but when I seen it, I just bought the one. I should have just bought all of them. You know what I'm saying? but yeah, man, you got to pay attention to what you're putting in your body and trying to put good things in your body. That's it. Like
everything that has to do with your health starts in your stomach, in your gut.
Man.
So you got to clear that out. If you can clean your gut out and heal your gut, you can heal everything in your body
And
from
a
your
lot of people, I want to piggyback one more thing for the audience. Your doctor's report will come back. Oh, your blood is good, and your vital signs and all that. It won't tell you there's something wrong, but you know something wrong.
right. Hey,
I mean,
so
I have chart after chart of all your levels is normal. Your blood came back good. Your oxygen level in your blood is good. You know, Mr. Washington, you're in perfect health.
when you spin, so like I just had my blood work done. So they spin your blood, right?
Yeah,
So to separate the plasma from the red blood
yeah,
cells, right? So they spent my shit. And this was my last appointment last week. Remember, I was on the phone with Cheddar Bob when I was there, and
yep.
they did my result. My results came back. My shit. When they spent my blood, my shit was crystal clear. The doctor was like, "Man, I don't know what you eating, but whatever you eating, man, just keep eating that. Just don't. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's dog shit. If that's what the fuck you eating, keep doing that." You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man,
And a
it'll
lot of
show.
people don't pay attention to like see. I mean, and people are more conscious nowadays, so we can't say that it's not. But the key factor is your health is worth it. So
And that's the
quit
thing.
looking at the price and get that because your health is worth it.
You know damn well I don't give a I don't care what nothing costs. If I know this is what it is, I will not get something else to get what the fuck I need, and I'll get that the next time. But I'm gonna get whatever my money say get. I gotta get it because without your health, listen, you can't keep making the money that you're making without your health. Because if you're sick, you can't go to work.
You sick,
So
you
you
can't go
gotta
to work.
right. You still gotta you gotta take care of your health so that you can take care of business. You know what I'm saying? So hey, it is what it is, and this is what we gotta deal with. But hey, knock it down, soldier. We built for this shit. You know what I'm saying? We built for
Yes,
this.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Happy Face Podcast. I want to tell y'all, man, like I said, man, every show, gratitude, attitude, it gets your altitude. Thank you guys all the time, man.
It is a pleasure.
Um, um, what's our okay? So we got some bullshit ass All Star Weekend coming up, and let me just say this before we get off. I hope that it is an entertaining event. I hope that the weekend is a very entertaining weekend, and I hope it's not as drab as I think it's going to be. Let me just say that. And we still gonna dive into a lot of more topics, man. There's so many topics out there, man. We can hit on. I haven't even touched Clarissa Shields and Papoose and Remy Ma. This is looking very sad for Clarissa Shields, man. She's looking really crazy out here. But there are some more stories, man, that we can talk about.
You talking about the boxer
Hey,
from Flint? I ain't seen nothing on her.
you know what I'm gonna
She,
say to that? I'm gonna say this. She's a woman, right? And as we know, the woman is the weaker vessel, right? So
right.
now, with that being said, she got more money than both of them put together, and I'm gonna leave that at that.
Yeah. It's just that she been getting trolled by 50 Cent a little bit, man. Like I said, we're gonna touch into a lot of shit. Uh I know y'all know Ha Ha Davis. He put out a skit that was trash and the internet was killing him. And
Well, you said his trash. Who in the heck is Ha Ha Davis?
he out of Detroit and he's a skit maker. And he the one that came up with you know, like life is life or some shit. He put a lot of little terms out there that people use now, you know. But Ha Davis is one of those content creators, and he put out a trash one, man. And I'm gonna play that next video next time we come on. And the outrage, man, it really almost sent him into depression and shit. I think he got arrested not too long ago too. So
Oh, he crashed out. Wow.
Hey,
yeah, he crashed
everybody
out.
got,
There's a lot
hey,
of
you
shit
know
going
what?
on.
Remember we said this on the last show. I mean, one of these shows in the last couple of weeks, we talked about how mental health is a real thing, man, amongst us as a community and as a people. And regardless of where it came from, we are dealing with it, whether it's us personally or somebody in our family or somebody that we know, and
Yeah.
then even the celebrities of our people that go through these things, man, it's a real thing, man. So just be mindful of that and understand, man, at any time it could be you. This is why I don't really laugh at mental illness. I laugh at what's funny, right? If it's funny, you know, everybody likes a good laugh, but I'm a little sensitive when it comes to mental illness because I know it's a real thing amongst our
It is
people.
the real thing. There's
And I
nobody can
Well,
deny
we
that.
we didn't cover Glorilla brother sister Brorilla,
bro,
how she
Willa,
had for the 2500 for the 2500, you know what I mean? And she ended up she said she got like 30K, you know, from people helping her out and shit, and people
But
really
she went on
who
some shows and
yeah,
leveraged the situation. As far as I'm concerned, I'm gonna agree with the others. It was a scheme to help her get paid.
well,
yeah,
hey, listen, use what you got to get what you want. Now, if you fell for it, uh, okay,
Yeah.
who am I to say anything? But as for me, I'm gonna let you. I gotta let you get it how I got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't in the circle, uh, don't expect too much from me because I'm gonna do what the good Lord say do. You understand?
yeah,
And I don't care if anybody else have a problem with it, man. Listen, take that up with God. But that's all I can say. But you know, I guess if it was a scam, hey, I guess that's a hustle, man. Whatever. But I ain't falling for the okie doke.
And yeah, because not to mention, I mean, I know who Glorilla is, a Gorilla, or whatever, but if you follow that, I ain't knocking you, but not my cup of tea. So I didn't see nothing on her. I caught a glimpse, and I was like, you know what? She did what she did to get on, whether her sister helped her or not. All right.
Hey, so I want to say, before we close out or whatever, man. But that, just at the end of the day, we must stay focused, stay mindful, stay black and stay dangerous, man. At the end of the day, stay black and stay dangerous. Because if you're not dangerous, if you ain't got a dangerous mindset, you can fall victim easily. And if you understand what I'm saying, so just keep your focus, keep your eyes peeled, keep your head on the swivel, and stay focused, man.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, man, we can get better as people, as a unit. Hopefully we can always come together and Happy Face podcast, man. Like I said, I want to thank you guys for making the show a good show today. And all our viewers, thank you. And if you want to, like I said, I'm gonna say it again. If you want to donate to the show, $ Tycoon Brand at Cash App. That's $ Tycoon Brand at Cash App. All donations help. Is we trying to move and get bigger and bigger and bigger. Hopefully, our platform is bigger and bigger and bigger. We're gonna hopefully you sharing and subscribing, and we will have shorts from this video. Share these shorts, and let's grow this platform, man, and make it happen. But Happy Face Podcast, thank you for showing up again, guys. uh, like I said, we'll be back on Wednesday for sure, but we probably shoot something this weekend because we want to see how we can run this 7-day run and see how good we can do all the way up until Wednesday. Hopefully, we can get a couple more people watching. Uh, I am going to start getting a couple more people on the show to see what we can do. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's somebody that y'all think in the community, somebody y'all think that's trying to do something positive, give us some links and let's see what we can do and expand. Thank you once again, guys. Happy Face Podcast, Happy Face Podcast, Happy Face Podcast. Anybody else got something to say before we go? Anybody else got something else to say before we go?
My short closing, wonderful show. Pleasure to be on here with everybody. You know, the knowledge is great. And for the audience, keep coming. You know what I mean? It gets greater.
It gets greater. It gets greater. Like I said, thank you guys. Till next time, Happy Face Podcast, Happy Face Podcast, Happy Face Podcast, Happy Face Podcast.
Another show.
Another show. Peace, love, and soul.